All right, boys, we're gonna go ahead and load in here. Please save your money. Yo, I saw Kurt in here. What's going on, Kurt? Trey, Thriller, Dashing. How's everybody doing? Dashing. I'll go ahead and add you to the queue really quickly. While I'm thinking about it, Thriller, did you want in queue as well while we are here? But how's everybody doing today? We got some games to watch. I did watch a couple of these because I did have to update the Moltres stock because unfortunately Lego had some real life stuff going on, so I had to do a lot of this week's Moltres dock work, which is absolutely fine. We have Star taking over now. My puppy decided her life was too hard and tried to go out in style by puncturing an inhaler and taking the whole thing into the what? Got a day off class. Yo, it's good to see you, Kurt. Yo, by the way, speaking of animals, come here, Bob. We got big man himself over here, chilling while I stream. Hello, Ba. Lay back down. He likes to chill over there while I stream, so, or while I make videos, while I work. He wants out now, of course. Hold on 1 second. My apologies. Yo, what's going on, brother? I'm embarrassed with my game, Thriller. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. We got John dropping walking base. All right, guys. I've been thinking about it. People seem to really enjoy like the content of that video. I might start making like quick 5-minute videos of why I think Pokemon are good or bad in Draft League. And if I do, next week is gonna be why I think Walking Awake sucks ass in Draft League. Let me send the paste. Okay, go ahead, send the paste. And yeah, Mr. Mag, I will add you to queue as well right now, Mr. Mag. Yeah, once you send that paste, I will go ahead and load it up. Let me know if the audio sounds fine. By the way, guys, I'm trying some different Pokemon music. Still some Diamond and Pearl, some of my favorite tracks, but still some different music. By the way, if you haven't already, be sure to leave a like. We're currently at 3 likes. There's 10 people in this stream. We can definitely get to double digit, guys. We can definitely get to double digits. We will go ahead and start here as soon as Trey sends his paste. No pressure. No pressure at all. I helped Trey build one of his teams, and I don't think this is the one. Can throw money in Q2? Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Got a new mug, by the way. I don't know if you guys actually watch or pay attention to what mugs I use in my videos, but I used to have a big Spider-Man mug. Well, originally I had a big Stitch mug, and I dropped it, and it like shattered everywhere. It was really sad. So then I got a Spider-Man mug, and I dropped it, and the lid shattered everywhere. So then I was using a really small Charmander mug I had, and now I just bought this really big, just orange, like really ugly orange mug. I love orange. This is not the shade of orange I enjoy, though. Still waiting 10 weeks. Waiting 10 weeks. Waiting 10 weeks. Wait, what is that in reference to? Am I dumb? Oh, synth. Thank you so much, Trey. I'm definitely dumb, and I definitely just can't think of what the waiting 10 weeks thing is for. I've had a very long day. I apologize, guys. We had a scare today. We went to the hospital, but everything is okay, and no baby yet, so we'll go ahead and see what Trey happened to do. Oh, look, Volcarona. That's actually, I decided to make Volcarona the thumbnail today because I believe it's the overall kill leader in the JJDL. So I thought that'd be cool. So Trey's team is going to be Alolan Persian with Choice Scarf, Parting Shot, Thunderwave, Switcheroo, and Dark Pulse. We have Annihilate with a Minto Herb, who is here for, I assume, like Taunt, Lycanroc, Taunt, Urshifu, Rapid, I would assume, Bulk Up, Sleep Talk, and Rest. With Rage Fist. I almost forgot I said an attack, or I didn't say an attacking move. We have AV Gallade, who I'm assuming is here to take a hit from the Dragapult, more than likely. A Don Fan, who is just a standard Don Fan. An Iron Moth with Booster. What I can assume to be Speed, based on that spread. And then a Wochian with the Chapel Berry, who is, I assume, going to be the initial Urshifu pivot. Turn that mug into a Pikachu mug? Maybe, man. The Pokemon stuff on Pokemon Center is super expensive, though. For like the quality. Oh, the internet. Yes, for the internet. We still have to wait until after the baby is born, and then they'll get out here and they'll look at it, and then it's 8 to 10 weeks from then. So yeah, what's going on, Armenia? How are you doing? Oh, Mental Herb was for Encore Screamtail. Gotcha. It still functions well for the taunt on these two Pokemon. I assume Urshifu's not going to have taunt. Lycanroc might, but we'll go ahead and jump in here. I do like the Mono Rage Fist to win con. It's actually very difficult for Lunar to stop. If there's Specs Dragapult, that's their best way to go about it. We'll go ahead and jump in here. We'll see what's up. We see Lycanroc lead, and we see Donphan, and there's the taunt. Exactly. There's the taunt right off the bat. Stealth Rock, and then Donphan's going to go for a knockoff. Probably a Rapid Spin this following turn. No, we're going to double knockoff expecting the Dragon Ball. I mean, that makes sense for sure. We're going to do a switch out here into Wuxian on the potential Volt switch, on a potential Missed Will-O-Wisp. That is a little unfortunate. Were we physical or special? Looks like we were special, so it looks like it doesn't matter too much. But we're going to go hard Annihilate here. We're going to get Thunder Wave. It doesn't really matter because we are Rest Talk. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of double status unless it's a very niche situation. But into this matchup, I feel like we should have been one status or the other, and then like had some sort of another move with like Foul Play or something like that. I don't know. Maybe Rotom isn't the best example of this because it lacks a lot of moves. But we're gonna see. Oh, unfortunate full para. Wait, are we Vital Spirit again? No, we're Defiant. Okay, and we're Terra Water. Yo, what's going on, Eden? How you doing? And Denali, I believe Zapdos is Denali. Might be Dan. I always get you guys confused. Rage Fist goes insane in this game. Rage Fist does go insane. Rage Fist does go insane. We see Wuxian switch in here on the Dragapult, and ooh, a Screens Pult. Interesting. Okay, so him being Screens Pult, if I'm Trey, what's going through my mind right now is him being Screens Pult makes it very easy to win with Annihilate in the in-game. We have to wait out this Reflect and not lose to Volcarona right now. And if we do that, then we're able to come back and win this potentially. Potential ways we don't lose this Volcarona right now. AV Gallade might actually completely chew this. In fact, I think it probably does. Yeah, we go hard into Clay Thompson here. We see the Quiver come off. I assume we have some sort of rock move. I didn't look. Fiery Dance. Oh my goodness. This dude forgot to do damage. This dude forgot that he is actually capable of doing damage. Rage Fist did go dumb. Wait, there's a life-size inflatable Lugia? Oh, his normal was Braviary. Yeah, dude, I love taking advantage of teams like that with Annihilate. Psycho Cut, I'm not going to do enough. He could Morning Sun that off, but you could get rid of with Leech Seed plus Reflect going away. You always beat that, so I like that for sure. You turn from the Dragapult on the Alolan Persian. This Pokemon sucks. So we're gonna trick a Choice Scarf, and we're gonna see him get locked into Swords Dance. So very bold play, but very good play. Obviously, your team had very little counterplay to Urshifu once Wuxian got chipped, so I definitely think that was a good play to at least confirm what item it was. Right? We're gonna Parting Shot on the Rotom, which is fantastic, into Donphan here. I assume we value the Rapid Spin heavily here is why we did that. It does look like we value the Rapid Spin heavily. We could pivot into Wuxian now, but we're just gonna let Donphan go down, get our rocks up. So fantastic. I definitely think that was a fine sequence of events there. We're gonna go for game with Iron Moth right here. Actually, are we ooh, we're sub. Okay, D-Gleam, does that kill? Does not quite kill, and we're gonna get a Light Screen up. We're gonna go for the Fiery Dance to get the special attack boost. We get disabled and no boost. A D-Gleam should still pick up the KO on this Pokemon, but they make a very nice pivot into Iron Choice. Very good play on Lunar's part there. Earthquake into the Wuxian, gonna get a crit there. Yo, what's going on, Aurora? How are you doing? I was afraid someone had pulled Urshifu single. Fun fact, Owen has had that before. OG Albina. We're gonna see another Thunder Wave. It might, boys, it might quite simply just be Annihilate time. It looks like it might just be Annihilate time. Oh yeah, I think it's Annihilate time. Oh, Rage Fist. Oh, that doesn't quite kill. Oh, if he bulked up there, I think it might have been over. I think it, because Surging Strikes Urshifu, I don't know, because you're Terra Water, so maybe. Mental Herb comes into play. We're gonna get the rest off, which is awesome. You do have to, oh, I feel like you had to pivot there on the top, but you burn a turn of sleep, so whatever. Dragapult Persian, we're gonna Parting Shot on the Urshifu right back into Annihilate, right? Yeah, and we're gonna Terra now. Surging Strikes is not gonna do anything, and we potentially get a bulk up here, and if we do, that might be game. See, this is what I was talking about. Like a Choice Rotom would have been a little bit better here instead of like dual status, just to like trick something away potentially. Maybe I don't know, man. We see Rage Fist come out, and we are going to pick up the KO on Urshifu. Ooh, we just Rage Fist again, and down goes the Rotom, and that might just be, the game might just be over. The game might just be over. We're going to see a Reflect and a U-turn into the Lycanroc. At this point, we're just playing to see how long it is until Annihilate wins the game. Shadow Sneak. Ooh, Gallade's going to pick up the KO there. Iron Treads comes in. This should die. I forgot Reflect was up. Down goes Gallade, in comes Iron Moth. Iron Moth should pick up a KO here. And I think ultimately, no matter what happens, Annihilate does clean up this in-game. We're gonna see a light screen go up just to try to get the Volcarona to be able to set up. Unfortunately, we're gonna see the Fiery Dance boost, so it's not really gonna matter. And that should pretty much be it. Because I don't think Annihilate should die in one. Because Annihilate is stupid fat. Oh, no, nope. Okay. It was close. It was close, but not quite. So, well played by Trey there. I think the Annihilate was fantastic in this game. AV Max for Def Gallade. Gotcha. 3 Rage Fist boost. Stop Surging Strikes. Yup. I'm going to chill for like 15 minutes and then going to bed. How late is it for you, Aurora? What time is it for you? But no, fantastic play with the Annihilate, Trey. I really like that one. Let's go ahead and knock you out of queue here. Trey. And now we do Dracos. I had Dracos pulled up as well. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to leave a like on the stream. It helps me out a ton. We are currently at... Let it load. One moment. If it'll load. We are currently only at 4 likes and we have 19 viewers, guys. 5 likes, excuse me. We're at 5 likes and we have 19 viewers. We can do better than that, guys. Go ahead and leave a like. Let's try to get to double digits, guys. Let's go ahead and try to get to double digits. I can't wait to pop off here in like 3 hours. Wait, what do you mean, Kurt? Okay, we'll go ahead and get into Draco versus Spider. 12:40 a.m. and you need to wake up at 8:30. Yo, go to bed, Aurora. Go to bed, man. You don't gotta watch this. I can throw up your game soon if you need me to. If that's what you're waiting for. But we'll go ahead and jump into Draco versus Spider. So another Annihilate game, back-to-back Annihilate games. We see Annihilate, Iron Bundle, Lando T, Grimmsnarl, Talonflame, and Dreadnought versus the Enam, Jolteon, Slowking, Ting-Lu, Chi-Yu, and Dragonite. So another game where it looks like got a league game. 3 times, honestly. 8th time again, boys. That's what I'm thinking. It is a very good Annihilate game. If we're just simply like bulk up Taunt, Dual Stabs, or bulk up Rest Chesto with Rage Fist and Drain Punch, this set goes absolutely crazy. As long as we keep the Dragonite in check, I mean, Dragonite shouldn't be able to push past us anyway, right? With the combination of bulk up, yeah, Annihilate goes insane this game. Also, Iron Bundle does really well this game if Slowking ever gets chipped, but I think Annihilate should probably ultimately be the in game. On the other side of the spectrum, though, Enamorus really doesn't have a switch in. They could honestly lead Enamorus and try to do as much damage as possible, or if they're a win con Enamorus with maybe Calm Mind, something like that, that looks like a very, very good win con. But we will go ahead and jump in here and see what they decide to do. We're going to see Grimmsnarl lead and Slowking lead, expecting, I assume, maybe a potential bundle lead. As we go Ting-Lu, and we're going to get a screen up into Lando as we get some spikes up, and we're going to trade rocks here, trade rocks and spikes. In comes Annihilate on the Whirlwind. Uh-oh. We're going to miss a Will-O-Wisp, which could definitely matter. That's unfortunate. Grimmsnarl is going to come back in and play rough for a quarter of Ting-Lu's HP, as that looks like it was basically a resist. We're gonna see another play rough as the bold Slowking switch in comes out here. I'm actually surprised to see that on the dark type, but we're gonna see another play rough here. Maybe he knows it's like banded or something at this point. No, you know it's likely, right? So we're gonna see Chilly Reception from Slowking. In comes Enamorus. Enamorus is basically gonna pick one off here. Never mind. I guess Talonflame is the premier Enamorus check, as it only takes a quarter of its HP. Oh, we're just letting it take damage here. As we see, maybe we were calling the U-turn. We're scarfed. We're scarfed Q-charm. Okay. In comes Lando, and we are forced to switch into Ting-Lu. What did it kill you with? Oh, it's Terra Blast. Okay, Terra Blast may have done some significant damage there. Ting-Lu is basically just done at this point. As we're gonna, if it didn't have that leftovers recovery with the burn, if they got the burn earlier, it'd be in such a better position here. With Draco would be. We're gonna see Ice Fang fail to kill because Dreadnought sucks. In comes Enamorus, and that should die, right? I don't know if the crit mattered. It doesn't have the best Fizz Staff. Jolteon's gonna come out. Oh, Jolteon's gonna put in work, actually, huh? Down goes the Talonflame. I'm surprised. I understand why they sacked Talonflame, because it's not necessarily needed anymore. But I am surprised to see... Oh my gosh. Thriller, you don't have to do this, man. You don't have to do this. If you ever need financial support because you donate so much money, please let me know, and we can just send some right back, man. Thank you so much, Thriller. I don't know what is what I could possibly do to deserve all of the support that you've given me. Everybody drop some Chien Pogs for Thriller. I don't know like what an appropriate thank you is for this, but thank you so much, Thriller. I appreciate it so much. I don't know how this keeps happening, man, but I appreciate it so much, Thriller. He donated on the Jolteon too. You guys think that was a mistake? He did that on purpose. He was waiting till a Pokemon he really liked popped up, and it was Jolteon. I know. I see through you, Thriller. I understand. Thank you so much, man. That really does go a long way, and it's insane. And I want you guys to know you never ever have to feel obligated to donate to me. It's just like if you want to thing, and Thriller's out here doing it every single stream and substantial amounts at that, like actually insane amounts. So thank you so much, Thriller. Means the world, man. Makes me emotional, man. That money goes to your birthday and to your new junior. Thank you so much, Thriller. That is awesome. My baby is gonna love that. Single-handedly paying for John's baby. Yeah. Oh, you didn't even know that? Okay. All right. All right. It worked out though. Thank you so much, Thriller. That's awesome, man. I appreciate that so much, but it's always hard to recover after that. I don't know how to recover after that because I don't know what an appropriate amount of time to say thank you is. But seriously, thank you. More thanks than I could ever give. But right here, I am surprised they let Talonflame go down because I feel like you can always go Lando on this. I feel like it doesn't take that much from a Shadow Ball. Oh wait, you're not ground anymore. Never mind. Good night, Talonflame. That makes sense. Rest in peace, Talonflame. As Slowking's gonna come in here. Are we not Regenerator? Wait a minute. 18. Oh, we are. Okay. I thought we weren't Regenerator. We're gonna go ahead and sack off Ting Lu here to make sure Slowking is healthy for the Lando. In comes Annihilate. Dragonite's gonna come out and try to DD in his face. I think that's not gonna work. We're gonna Ice Punch. No weakness policy. We're gonna be able to roost that off. Bro, get off my screen. Yo, what's going on, Star? How are you doing tonight? We're gonna see another Ice Punch. Ice Punch is gonna take out the Dragonite. Unfortunately, the best win con is now chipped and unfortunately has to be sacked. But now we pivot to... Actually, I don't know if Draco wins this now, huh? If we're Scarf Lando, maybe? If we chipped this, then maybe with Iron Bundle? Well, let's see how Draco wants to play this. I'm curious. We go Dreadnought. We Is that banded? I know it gets Strong Jaw, right? Oh my gosh. No, that has to be... Oh my gosh, that's not banded. Jeez. That did so much damage. I'm trying to watch Charlie. Go watch Charlie then. What are you doing watching me? Your friendship's all I need. Can't wait for the day to meet up with you and Obo so we can all be dumb together. Yo, me too, Thriller. Thank you so much again, man. I appreciate it so much. I came through on a different account to reduce the confusion. Also, damn, Thriller came through again. What a legend. Exactly. We might just have to get a Thriller emote at this point. Straight up. Like a Jolteon or something, maybe. I'm going to gym in like 3 hours. That's awesome. What are you working out, man? We see... But yeah, that's crazy that killed. In comes the Jolteon. Jolteon claims another KO. Okay, through the Wakan. Claims another KO. Chi-Yu comes out. I assume Bundle comes out here. Bundle potentially wins. Are we booster speed? Bundle should win here. Down goes Chi-Yu. And we sub? Just to scout if it was Scarf, I guess? I'm not entirely sure. But down goes the Jolteon. And Draco is going to be able to win there. So fantastic. Well played, Draco. Well played. Think about doing a Val comp game to get the blood flowing. A Val comp game is how you end your night. Because after that, you want to go to bed because you hurt so much. So now we have Dashing's game up next. Let's see. I just tried to drink my drink with the lit. Yo, what happened? Yo, thank you so much, Kaki, for subscribing on your ult account. I appreciate it, man. I was serious, by the way. I want you to win Articuno. I want you to win Articuno, Thriller to win Moltres, and me to win Zapdos. That's the dream trio right there. Draco, if you're still here, were you in Moltres? Let me see here. Looking for dashing. Oh, versus Wumble. Here we go. You see the pace? Perfect. The pain don't go away. Ice Beam didn't kill if he tear it. Oh, okay. I didn't know he was Terra. My mistake. Just drink his lid, guys. You don't gotta say that. Damn, where am I? Draco's in Molt. Yeah, you're in Moltres, and I have zero faith for you to win the game. Zero faith. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to leave a like. Helps support the stream and helps push us out into the algorithm. We only have 11 right now and 17 viewers. We can push that to 15 at least, man. Given the thumbnail, I think I'm too late for my game. You are not, Clyde. I know that I did that because Volcarona is the kill leader in all of JJDL, so that I thought it'd be a cool little thumbnail this week. And maybe that's how I'll do it moving forward, is whoever the kill leader across all divisions is, I'll make the thumbnail. I don't know. Maybe for season 2, that's what I'll do. I'm not sure. I'll try my best. I got at least one win game to make playoffs. First, I have only 2 chances. Oh, so you have to win 1 out of 2 to make playoffs. Best of luck, Thriller. You got this, man. Let me see. Dashing Center Paste. So we have a Terra Fairy, Taunt Fire Spin Volcanion. We have a Draco Plate, Haxorus with Swords Dance, Dragon Claw. Oh, Swords Dance and Dragon Dance. Mono Dragon move, so I'm assuming there was no Fairy on Wombo's team. We have Big Zap with Covert Cloak for the Dire Claw Sneasler, Discharge Hurricane, U-Turn, and Roost. We have Iron Leaves with Booster, Swords Dance, Psyblade, Night Slash, and CC. The Copa Berry for Kilo, probably. Rapid Spinner, Close Combat, Earthquake, and Ice Spinner. And then Altaria with Cotton Guard and Dragon Dance, Roost, and Dragon Claw. This man is bringing Setup button. I'm using Mono 252 spreads. This is why you'll never amount to a champion star. Okay, kill leader Ching Lu on the thumbnail? Do it, Kaki. I would love to see that. The Chiyu video is interesting, by the way. Cool concept to have analysis on how certain mons do in draft. A lot of people... Oh, yo, see ya, Aurora. Have a good night. A lot of people actually have been telling me that they really liked the Chiyu video. And I literally just sat down and I was like, I just am going to be a little shitter and talk about how I don't like Chiyu for 5 minutes. But maybe in the future I'll start doing like once a week talking about why I think a mon is good or bad in draft leagues and reasons as to why. And then edit it just a little bit like how I did the Chiyu video and see what's up with that. But Wombo had 0 resists or weaknesses to Dragon, so it's just a great neutral move into him. Gotcha. So I mean, obviously the game plan for dashing is really simple here. Set up with something and win and overwhelm immediately. It's probably going to be Haxorus. Yeah, I mean, Wombo's team looks like it has a really tough matchup. Honestly, I think it's very difficult for Wumble to win this game. Zapdos will have to go down, and then Sneasel will have to put in the finest, but obviously Great Tusk will also have to be chipped, so we'll see how it goes here. We see Typhlosion lead versus Great Tusk, and that's a kill. That's just a kill. So Great Tusk goes down, so the Sneasler in-game is now potentially open a little bit more. Volcanion comes in on the Goodra, and in comes the Iron Lead. We're gonna Swords Dance here. You know what you get O-Code, right? Actually, fun fact, by the way, I do think this gets Skitter Smack, so that could have potentially been an O-Code. Could I get in queue? Absolutely, Clyde. Let me add you here. Let me also write this game down. So we're gonna see a Dragon Tail as Altaria comes back in. We're gonna go back into Iron Leaves. Iron Leaves basically dead at this point. We're gonna get some massive chip on the Goodra, which now should be in range of the Haxorus if it ever gets a Dragon Dance up. Volcanion is gonna come back in and pick up the KO. Oh my goodness. That Pokemon is so bulky. Well, we are going to pick up the KO now, as I assume Cleavor maybe comes in. Okay, Sneasler, that makes sense as well. Dire Claw, not going to get any status, obviously, because of Covert Cloak. Killo's going to come in, which is super ironic. In comes Donphan as we U-turn into Altaria. Are we trying to win? Knockoff, no Ice Spinner. Uh-oh. Ice Shard, did Altaria win the game? Please tell me Altaria wins the game. I would love to see an Altaria sweep right now. Oh my gosh, this Pokemon sucks. Please. Thunderbolt? Oh, crit? Don't para. Down goes Killo. Does this win? No chance, right? Cleavor? We Roost? No way this takes 2 Stone Axes, right? Well, now it does. Oh my gosh. There's gonna be a crit, isn't there? Yep, there it is. I mean, that's the game that you were playing at that point, unfortunately. Right? Wow. Wow. I'm shocked that lived. Hold on. Wow, that lived. So now, unfortunately, Dashing's best win con is now gone. I don't think Dashing can win the game now. Maybe if, I mean, I'm sure that the Cleaver is bulkier than Dashing expected. Obviously, in hindsight, we should have went Volcanion first and saved Haxorus for the potential in-game. Are we gonna get a burn? No burns. I've actually not seen Steam Eruption burn this gen, by the way. Fun fact. I've seen it click like 8 times and haven't seen it burn once. Typhlosion, not gonna kill Volcanion, not quite. Steam Eruption is gonna take out the Typhlosion. Volcanion might single-handedly bring this back for Dashing. Zapdos will have to live a Stone Axe, essentially, is what it comes down to. Diaclaw is going to come out. We should roost that off, I assume. We get the massive Static. Okay, Hurricane comes off. Static saves us there. We're going to roost. No close combats. No close combats. We're going to Diaclaw again, trying to bait the status, but still, we are Covert Cloak. Hurricane come off. We miss again. Let's see what we can get going here. Another missed Hurricane. Finally land one. Oh my gosh. And the missed Stone Axe for the game? That's insane. Obviously, there's a lot of hacks on both sides of this game, so it's impossible to say who would have won without it, but it's really cool to see the game end in that fashion. 3 Hurricanes missed into a Hurricane land, into a Stone Axe miss. I'm a child. Can you throw me in Q2? Absolutely, Bick. Sorry, guys. I kind of zoned out during that game and didn't really read chat. Let me throw Bick in there. I hate to disappoint you. No way Altaria sweep. Unfortunate. Oh, Thriller, I will throw your game on Q as well. The Greed. I think it acts as a high crit chance. No chance. No way it does. Because it sets rocks. No way it has a high crit chance and sets rocks. No chance. I don't agree because that would have been a Choice Banded Cleavor, I believe. Wait, I agree with which part? Access High Crit and Legends RC is not sure about Scarlet Violet. Okay, yeah. That's so crazy. This game was unhinged. Nice ass. Exeter might have killed from there. Gotcha. Average Pokemon. Yeah, so. Wow, that was certainly a game. I mean, that'll happen sometimes. Yo, I'm glad you came out on top of it, Dashing. GG to your opponent as well. Yeah. There we go. Now we'll pull up Mr. Mag's game. Mr. Mag, if you want to send me your paste, feel free. Let me... Mr. Mag. Mag versus Walt. Is this the right week? It looks like this is the right week. Okay. There we go. Let me write down who this is. Again, if you guys want your game in queue, let me know. The current queue is on screen right now. And let me just check on something really quickly. Okay, Mr. Mag sent their pace as well. Fantastic. Versus Walt. So we have Choros Paldea Water, who is going to be Scarf again. I say again, I don't know if this is the same person bringing Scarf Taurus Paldea Water. I just know we saw it last week. Rotom Heat, which is going to be Wiki Berry, an all-time favorite set of mine in Generation 7. Bramblegast, unfortunately. A Gardevoir, who's going to be Scarf, a Choice Scarf. Ooh, a Triple Scarf. Triple Scarf HO, it looks like, with a Blissey. Triple Scarf HO with a Blissey. So... Zapdos could not hit those Hurricanes. Zapdos is blind. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Zapdos actually cannot see and is in desperate need of glasses. Drop some Chienpogs to get Zapdos glasses immediately. We're at 20 viewers now, by the way. So if you guys have not already, be sure to leave a like on the stream. We're currently at 13 likes. We can get to 20. We can. We are just capable of that. So looking at the matchup, Triple Scarf HO actually is kind of dirty into Walt. The only issue is I'm not quite sure how this team has a great time breaking Skeledurt. I don't know his Terra types off the top of my head. If I remember correctly, I think they're Fire Dark, but that doesn't sound right to me, so I don't actually know. Urshifu actually doesn't have the best matchup I've ever seen. With the combination of Tauros plus Scarf Gardevoir, it'll be interesting. He'll definitely have to find out what item this Urshifu is and Slitherwing. He'll have to find out what item he is for sure. Thundurus goes crazy if the Blissey goes down. I don't know what the fuck a Scyther is doing on my screen. We'll have to play this and find out. Yeah, Thunderous is very good here. We'll have to find out why the Scyther is here. We see Slitherwing and Scyther. We're gonna close combat, get a crit, and do 50 to the Rotom immediately. And we were a eject pack. We will lead eject pack. Interesting. We see Rockslide come out from the Dunsparce, not do any damage. I'm actually very curious right now if Boomburst would have done more damage. If the calc will load. I literally have a calc up over here. I'm brain dead. The Dunsparce versus Rotom. Boomburst. Yeah, it looks like Boomburst would have done more even if he was max. So just remember, Boomburst is very strong. We are going to see the switch out here. Rockslide on the Slitherwing does absolutely no damage. Oh, of course, he was burned too. I didn't even mention that, actually. So maybe it wouldn't have done more damage normally. Headbutt's going to come out here. Tauros should get a kill here. Yeah, Wave Crash is going to pick up a KO. Very limited water resist on this team, actually. Like none. Like, if Skeletor just Terra Water, that's it. Oh, my goodness. Why did that Psyshock do 41%? Why did that Psyshock do 41%? Is that Specs Mew? We're gonna see Skeletor come out. Good Shadow Ball prediction. I mean, it's not even a prediction. Mew was out. We're gonna protect here. Are we leftovers? I'm curious what we're protect for then. Shadow Ball's gonna come out. It is actually gonna kill the Skeletor. Down goes Dirge. Urshifu's gonna come out. U-turn on the Slitherwing. Slitherwing's a great switch into Urshifu, man. Unless they call you with the Aerial Ace one time. Nasty Plot from the Thundurus is gonna come out, and we're gonna Thunder Wave to Blissey. Ice Beam's gonna do about half here. As Discharge is gonna make a dent into the Blissey, but not quite. It would have been crazy if a Walt was like a weakness policy of Thundurus here, because I think that might have put him in a position to win the game if there weren't 3 Scarfers in the back. So I'm actually very curious to see, or very curious to know why we're plot Thunder Wave Volt Switch. Was there no ground type? Maybe. Psyshock's gonna come out. It's gonna kill this Slitherwing. That has to be Specs Mew. I feel like that's Specs Mew. Crit. I'm not even sure if that matters if he was Specs Mew. Good lord, Mew putting in the finest here. Oh my gosh, chill out. What's going on here? What's happening? Why is Mew killing the entire team? Oh, did Mew just came in? Did Mew come in and kill 3? 1, 2, 3. In comes the guard. 3.5, man. Down goes the Thundurus. Urshifu's gonna come out. Wicked Blow grants a KO here. If he's not Scarf, the game might just be over to Tauros, actually. Tauros could just lock potentially. Ooh, I don't know, actually, because Wave Crash doesn't kill this Urshifu. Close Combat doesn't kill the Scyther. Scyther 4 times resists it. It's not bulky and there's no EV Light, but it does 4 times resist Close Combat. Scyther's gonna come out. Yeah, that's a good resist. Gardevoir comes out here. Oh, we're actually gonna sack the Tauros. I think that means it's game, no? Acro. Oh, Acro with a jetpack. That's cool. Does Moonblast kill from here? Wait. Are we not Scarf on Gardevoir? Was I wrong the whole time? We are Scarf. Oh, we're only 16 speed. That's unfortunate. Ah, if we were Scarf, did we win that game? Well, I guess if he was Scarf Urshifu in the back, it didn't even matter. Yeah, if we were Scarf and he wasn't Scarf Urshifu, the game was over there. Yo, what's going on, Pay? How are you doing? IDK What's Plat T-Wave Volt. Oh, it was a Garchomp matchup too? That is crazy. No, Specs Mew went crazy. I'm actually very happy we got to see Specs Mew do work, because you very seldom see a choice item Mew. Just about to find out why there's a Stein on his screen. As I just stayed in with Blissey and got a free switch into Slither and Terrabug U-turn. Hindsight is always 2020 though. Hindsight is always 2020. Yeah, I guess that's why there was a Scyther on my screen. Next up, we will do Brother. Let me find his game real quick. Sucker also won from Shifu. That's true. Good point. No, good point, brother. I didn't even think about that. Let me find your game, brother. Bum, 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 bum. Articuno? Yep. Here we go. Let me write this down. And I think you sent me your paste as well. It does look like you did. Versus Horus. So let's see what we got going on here. Sorry that every time I do that, you guys can see my background, by the way. It's just like, it's an album I enjoy. You gonna lose my Tauren? Oh, love. Where's my game? Start. I can put your game in queue if you would like, man. Chill out. Scyther's an underrated draft mod. Listen, man, I love Scyther. I just didn't understand why it was on my screen in that matchup. That was, but I mean, hey, it won, right? Who am I to judge? We see, oh my goodness. We see Torrentee and Garchomp and Iron Jugs and Sneasler and Skeleturge and Uxie all on the same team. Versus Baxcalibur, Alola, Muck, Mesprit, Rotom, Houndstone, and Iron Valiant. So, Iron Valiant plus Baxcalibur is horrifying into this matchup. Skeleturge is the only saving grace. If we're Terra Skeleturge, I'm curious to see what type we are to stop the potential Baxcalibur. Or if we're Spadef to stop the Iron Valiant. I think maybe Uxie can actually deal with Iron Valiant pretty well, all things considered. I would assume then Skeleturge is the Baxcalibur answer. If that's the case, I don't see how this team really loses this matchup. They just look like they have a fantastic matchup. I mean, like, Bax can get out of hand if Skeleturge gets chipped any, but other than that, there's no great win cons on the opposing side. I mean, Iron Valiant if Uxie gets chipped, but also Dirge would have to get chipped at the same time because Dirge just naturally checks Valiant pretty well. So I'm curious to see this one. I don't think I played week 5 game. What if I play right now live on stream? If you play right now live on Stream Star, we will watch it on stream and make fun of all of your shitty ass plays. Because I'm okay with making fun of you. I'm not okay with making fun of anybody else. I'm not okay. Okay, and, oh yeah, and brother sent me his page, so let's see what we're actually working with here. It looks like we are Terra Fairy and we are Spadef on Skeleturge to naturally check the Iron Valiant, but then we're Terra Fairy to help deal with a potential Baxcalibur, and we're actually Curse. And Curse, oh, I've never actually thought about that. Curse on Dirge, on Terra Dirge is super cool in draft. I assume it works as normal, right? +1 attack, +1 defense. I'm curious to see how that works here. We see... I do love your Tauren. Hold on a minute, boys. Boys, brother was cooking here. What? Brother was cooking here. Sleep Talk, Acrobatics, and U-Turn no item Tauren? This is some good shit right here. What's the sleeper on the team? Uh-oh. There are no Pokemon that can put you to sleep, unfortunately. But otherwise, I like it. We see... Why don't I just do this to go through the team with you guys, huh? Garchomp, Rest, Draco, Flamethrower, and Earthquake. We're gonna be Iron Jugs. I'm a professional streamer. We're gonna stop. We're gonna be Iron Jugs, Booster, Knockoff, Dark Pulse, Earth Power, Air Slash, Uxie, Stealth Rock, Thunder Wave, U-Turn, and Foul Play, and U-Turn, Close Combat, Brick Break, and Gunk Shot, Banded, Sneasler. It's too bad we have to wait until next week to see Star get ruined by Quilladin. What happened? This dude refuses to learn how unaware works? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, I guess that's true. But he could also simply not be unaware. I didn't even look to see if he was unaware. I just was so caught up in the fact that he would... Shut up, Star. I beat you, didn't I? Who is this guy? So we'll go ahead and hop in. Oh, Toad's-Cool in prep. Gotcha. So that is really cool then. That's a great switch into Toad's-Cool. Toad's-Cruel, excuse me. We see the Jug lead, which is fantastic. You find out Scarf Mesprit immediately, which is great info. Knock off a potential AV, a Black Sludge, so it doesn't... Ooh, that's a pretty big crit, but even with the special attack boost, I think that was a 2-hit KO after the knockoff damage. From 87, I feel like that was a 2-hit KO. We see the Poison Touch Poison. We're going to see Protect. I actually like Protect, Poison Touch, Black Sludge, Muck. That's really cool. Goes for the double Protect, doesn't get it. Down goes Muck. This lead Jugs is really awesome. This was a really cool team, brother. This was a really cool team. Mesprit's going to U-turn out. In comes the Rotom. We're going to U-turn with the Sneasler, no Poison Touch. In comes the Terra Fairy Dirge. And now we have the Terra Fairy off, which helps against Baxcalibur in the in-game. Garchomp's going to come in on the Rotom pretty easily. Guys, can everybody please, really quick, if you are a channel member, go ahead and post the somebody sign me emote so Star knows who beat his ass last week in WPF. And if you're not a channel member, this is the perfect time to become a channel member and get the somebody sign me emote. For as low as 99 cents a month, you can help put money directly in my pocket. It goes to help me in a bunch of different ways. Everybody can tell you how it goes to help me at this point, but the main point here is that you get emotes and you can spam them to tell Star, somebody sign me, which basically is to say, fuck you, Star, I won. So we see U-turn come out on the Uxie, And by the way, guys, we're only 2 channel members away. I think last I checked, we're only 2 channel members away from getting 5 brand new emotes commissioned, which is fantastic. I've got some really cool ones planned, and we're gonna have to do a Thriller Appreciate emote at this point. So be on the lookout for that, like a Thriller, like a Happy Jolteon. I'm not sure. We'll work out some details later, but we are two members away, and it's only 99 cents a month, man. In my mind, I'm spamming the emote. Thank you so much, Pay. Pay, if you just put sign me in all caps, one word, it's the same thing. The point gets across. I don't know how it could be so bad and yet still win through luck alone and nobody bats an eye. Yo, hold on, guys. Hold on. You know what? I was gonna call him, but I don't want my Wi-Fi to fuck up. We're chilling. I'm not gonna call him. Fuck you, Star. There it is. Thriller gives 5 memberships, so we actually are gonna have new emotes on the way. Everybody say Chiampog. Thank you to Thriller. Thank you so much, Thriller. You do way too much, man. You do way too much. You are so appreciated, Thriller. I'm sorry, but I agree with John. Star got unlucky in WPF against John. Don't tell that to Star. Don't tell that to Star. That was free. That was free. Yo, everybody who gets a membership right now, be sure to tell Thriller thank you, because he does way too much for the community, guys. As a whole, he is awesome. He is fantastic, the most generous person I know. And after this stream, I'm gonna have to get with my commission person about 5 new emotes. And I got some cool. I have some cool ones for you guys. We'll poll the server, poll the members, and we'll see what everybody thinks. But again, thank you so much, Thriller. These should come through. Oh, look at that, Pay. You can now spam somebody sign me. And Cocky. Oh my gosh.
Somebody sign me.
Yo, thank you, Thriller. I'm gonna say thank you, Thriller, every time this comes up. We see Thunderwave from the Yuxi. And we get rocks up. 2 rocks are going to be crucial finding out what item Bax Caliber is. Actually, I like that a lot. Dirge comes back out. In comes
somebody sign
Rotom. Thank you, Thriller. That's Eden. That's a new coach in the JJDL, actually. Rotom's going to get a burn off. We're going to curse. Massive. Thunderbolt comes out here. And Torch Song again. Thank you, Thriller. That's Pay. I don't know how John talks all this shit and won't say it to my face. All right, boys. Brief intermission.
Somebody sign me.
Go ahead. Turn on your webcam.
You listen here, you motherfucker.
Turn your webcam.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's coming on. It's coming on. I look like shit right now.
Go ahead.
Fuck you. Fuck
me?
You. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you with everything. Everything in every fiber of my being. You know, hold on. Do I have something I can rip just to show you what I would do to you? See this toilet paper, bro?
Why do you have toilet paper by your desk?
Why do
you have toilet paper by your desk?
It's in case I need to blow my nose. I also have paper towel. This is for like if I have food.
Okay.
Fuck you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. This guy literally, we joined call right after we were done playing, and the first thing, actually, hold on. Let me see if I can.
It was in messages.
What was the number one thing you said? It was like, yeah, easy or like El Bozo or something. Like
I said good game, lucky. Get luck, Bozo. I think is what I said.
Oh, that's exactly what you said. I hate you so much. It's an unbelievable amount. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna let you get back to stream because I need to go build.
Yeah, you should probably do that. Anyway, good game. That was the freest win of my life, boys. Freest win of my life. How did I lose viewers when Star was on there? I don't get it, man. That was entertainment. That was prime entertainment. We have 14 likes, by the way, guys. One more like and we'll have 15, and you don't get anything cool except we have 15 likes, which is fantastic. But back to the brother game. We're gonna see Thunderbolt come off from the Rotom here. Torch Song's gonna come off, and this Dirge looks in prime position to potentially win this game. Overheat's gonna come out. Slack Off is probably coming out from the other side. Maybe just another Slack Off here even. Yeah. And look, Unaware is coming to full fruition. Looks like we're just Slack Off until this boy runs out of overheats. Or we're actually gonna switch Garchomp. In comes the Mesprit. Draco's gonna come out and actually do half to that Mesprit. That Mesprit does not live another one after rocks. Ice Beam comes out. We should be able to slack that off. Yuxi's gonna come in. Iron Valiant does look kind of scary now, but with a big Bertha in the back, we should be okay. Valiant does come out now. Yuxi probably dies. Yuxi does die. In comes Dirge. Oh no, in comes Torn Shoes. Down goes the Valiant. Dude, that's crazy actually. Houndstone's gonna come out. I think if there was ever a time to go back, it was then. Yo, Trey, thank you so much for $2, man. I appreciate that so much. TP by the desk for those crap plays. That was worth $2. That was a banger. That was a banger. Down goes the Houndstone. Bax comes in. We're gonna Earthquake here. Get as much damage as we can. Swords Dance. Shard comes out. If we are like Selakberry, this could be scary, but Dirge should always beat this with Terra Blast, I think. Or with Terra Electric, Terra Blast. Wait, no way. No way. Down goes Dirge. This dies to an Ice Shard. Does this? Sign me? No, it doesn't. Again, thank you so much, Trey, for the $2. Down goes Bax, and I think the game is over. Down goes Sneasler. This is actually really close. Do we kill? We do kill. So, brother, by the skin of his teeth, is gonna win that one. Mesprit's such a sick draft mon. Mesprit's really cool, and it's a mon that I really want to try as well. I think Mesprit with the ability to recover whenever it gets that back is just gonna be dirty. I like it a lot. It's gonna be new Mew. No shot there, all clowning on me without at least subscribing. That's what I was thinking, man. That's what I was thinking. Everybody needs to drop sub. Star, if you could drop your link in the chat, go ahead. You got Mono Goonies in here. I got Mono John Jr. fans in here. So, brother, good win. Again, brother, I really like your team. Your team was very, very well built this week. It was beautiful. Beautiful. As someone whose favorite part of the draft process is building, that was amazing. We have Clyde's here. Clyde says he mis-EV'd Lunar and he thinks he could have potentially mattered. Let me find Clyde's game as well. Let's see. Moltres. Clyde versus Pep. Here it is. Go ahead and turn that in dark mode, and let's get this on screen real quick for you guys. Oop. Is that good? Let me see. That looks good. So we have the Volcarona, Terra Fairy Quiver, Fiery Dance, Morning Stone, and Terra Blast. A Lunad. Oh! I didn't realize you meant you mis-EV'd it that much. Goodness. It happens, man. I forgot it too. Terra type normal. Oh, do you just do Terra type normal for the mons you don't Terra? Gotcha. You turn Earthquake or Earth Power, excuse me, Rock Slide and Nasty, Stellar Rock, Drill Run, Play Rough, and Close Combat. We have Body Press, Wish, Play Rough, and Protect. We have Scarf, Morbillion, Spike, and a LeBron Zong. That one's gonna put me out of commission, man. A LeBron Zong. I love it. I love LeBron Zong. Let me go ahead and put this up on the other monitor here. By the way, I don't know if I told you guys, I've really been thinking about mounting a third monitor up top so I can see chat so easily. As the days pass by, I think within the coming weeks, I'm gonna do that for sure. For sure. But I was freaking out a little. Didn't think Sneasler lived. That's fair. That's fair. Can I still do a team builder with you later? Are you talking to me or Star? You were the worst performing video on my channel for WPF. You clearly didn't milk me enough. Dancer or choreo for Volcarona is dope. That is pretty dope, actually. Don't worry, class. I had set up on a choice lock moon double setup even. My nickname game is elite. LeBron Zong goes crazy. It does. LeBron Zong is a top tier Bronzong nickname. My Bronzong nickname is Zinger, and I would show you guys why, but I think I would get copyrighted. I don't know if you guys have ever watched the show Chowder, but there was just an episode. It's like my comfort show. It's probably my favorite show of all time. Mung Dol just pops up on the screen at one episode, and he screams about zingers, and I think it's during the baseball episode. I don't actually remember, but it was fucking hilarious, and it stuck with me. So, Clyde, we're gonna have your game up here. Your money will buy the monitor, dead ass Thriller. Well, the thing is, I have extra monitors. It's just a fact of like mounting it is the problem that I'm running into. But I'm probably gonna get my dad over here within the coming weeks because I'm gonna have a couple weeks off here soon. and I'll probably get a monitor mounted during that time. Next time I play John, you got it. That could be red card Mimi too. It could be. Chowder is goated. Best show of all time. My bronzing name is Crunchwrap. Shout out to Shady Penguin. Yo, I love Shady. I was watching his streams the other day. So you essentially trade Dame for Shay today. I guess that is a decent way of looking at it. Yeah, I essentially traded Dame, and I traded the ability to have... Wake was Dame, and I guess Chiyu is Shay. That's a decent enough comparison, yeah. It did age beautifully. I love that show. But we'll go ahead and jump in here. So obviously win con is Volcarona. I do agree red card Mimikyu could be really cool, but also the potential of Oricorio preventing this Pokemon from setting up. I don't know about preventing. It probably still dies. I'm actually curious. Oricorio versus Volcarona. We'll just say it neutral. Oh my gosh. What the fuck? What am I doing wrong? That's not max special attack. What the fuck? Hey man, I guess Oricorio does kind of check Volcarona, which is crazy. What about like a Terra Blast Fairy? No. Oh, this is a Fire Flying one. Wait, we're not Fire Flying. If this was Fire Flying Oricorio, this actually would have been such a good counter. I'm actually curious to see why we are Electric Flying. Or if... I don't know if Pep knows that they can bring other Oricorios now that I think about it, because I think it's been this one every time. I think they've brought it 3 times, and each time it's been the electric one? Oh no. Someone needs to tell them that they can bring other ones if they haven't already, because the fire one would have actually walled this Pokemon. Let's see. Let's just see. We're gonna see Gastro versus Lenard. Mince is gonna come in on Lenard. Big U-turn and Life Orb chip. So now you know that. Good information. LeBron song comes in as we see Life Orb Flamethrower go crazy. Gonna get rocks up, which are obviously rocks are super important against this team because of the combination of Chi and Pow and Salamence specifically. Now that you know that Salamence is Life Orb 2, that's insanely valuable. Toshbun not going to be able to switch in on that Hurricane, as that was a good middle ground play on Pep's part to throw off the Hurricane. Flamethrower is going to come out now, and we're just going to land another Hurricane, and down goes Dashbun. So, Play Rough, excuse me, that's the same animation, I think. Play Rough's going to come out, and that's Bandit, I think, doesn't 2-KO Gastro. Chilling Water is going to come out. I assume we're going to get some spikes up here. Oh, yeah. We're going to get some spikes up here, some Ceaseless Edge spikes, as we're going to see rocks come out on this side to scout potential items on Volcarona. Ooh, that's a big Ceaseless Edge miss. That might have killed, actually, but it helps tell you if Volcarona is boots or not, as well as good chip on Life Orb Lando. That's a big Ceaseless Edge miss, because I think that might have killed. I'm not positive, but it might have killed, and the fact that they were Scarf, right? We were Scarf? Yeah, we were Scarf, so that miss definitely sucks. We actually are gonna have to be forced to sack Bronzong here to the Salamence because of that miss. So down goes Bronzong. Lightning Rock comes back out, probably close combat, a neutral close combat. We're gonna go for Play Rough again. Close combat might have not killed the Salamence, I guess, or scared of the Mimikyu coming in because we are banded. That makes sense. We're gonna plot and then go into our Oricorio as Frostlight does that much behind a screen. Defog is gonna get away the hazards. Rest in peace to Oricorio, as Mimikyu is gonna come out on this Lunad. Lunad goes for Earth Power. We switch out the Mimikyu and back into Salamence here. Salamence is gonna die to the Rock Slide. What the fuck? What? I mean, I get your burn behind a Reflect, but that's Sheer Force boosted. That's Sheer Force boosted, man. What the fuck? Rock Slide. Status burned. Reflect. Dude. Are we this is 0 attack IVs. Dude, how did that not kill? 14? We've got to be like defensive Salamence. We've got to have some sort of a defensive investment. That's insane. I've decided that Dondozo is horrible. Not true. Love me Special Mints. I also love Special Salamence. I think it's underutilized, but it's actually been a lot more utilized this generation, which I love. Dondozo is not Loma Lola at home. Don't ever say that again. I think I got the lowest roll possible. I didn't run minus nature. Oh my gosh. So you weren't minus nature. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that was in the calc. Dude, they had to be like max Fizz Staff Salamence, which is, or were we Intimidate too? We were Intimidate as well, boys. There we go. That's where the issue lies, actually. Okay, so that's actually feasible damage. That's actually feasible damage then. Okay, I understand now. So Lunar is going to die, which is crazy that lived that. Hammerrock comes back out. Mimikyu's gonna play rough. And I think we're gonna Quiver Dance and win the game unless we are Thunderwave Klefki. Or Trick Room on Mimikyu. That would be the only things that I could think of right now. Klefki's gonna come out. Are we Thunderwave? We are Thunderwave. Okay. So there's a chance. And we're Light Screen now. So there is a chance. I assume we Fiery Dance. We get Para. Doesn't necessarily matter. Maybe we Fire or Terra Fairy. Big Chilling Water is gonna come out. Unfortunately, not something like Bulldoze or Rock Slide or Icy Wind. Down goes Gastro. Mimikyu's also going to drop. Oh, wow. Wow. That lived is going to do actually over half here. As Morning Sun is the correct play to potentially stall out the Light Screen turns. Mimikyu's going to go down here. Mimikyu didn't get Flame Body 7 tries, which is insane. We Morning Sun on whatever the Klefki wants to do. D-Gleam's going to come out. I mean, this game's pretty much over. I think Chimpo dies. Yeah, Chimpo dies. So Volcarona is going to sweep. That's the thumbnail, baby. Leave a like for the thumbnail, man. Getting a sweep there. Good game, Clyde. As I keep just moving around where this Q is. I might start being like Mephisto and just put the Q like in the middle of the screen, like as big as possible. Like this. Like, here's the Q. This is the Q. All right, Bix up next. Let me find Bix. So Bix sent me his paste here. Big said something about Memento, and I read it as Mewtwo, and I was like, I know we did not allow Mewtwo. I just know we didn't allow Mewtwo. Let me find the big game here. Big versus Bledel. Cleaver missing 2 Stone Axes earlier for Salamence, hitting 2 Hurricanes and Hydro Pump. I'm building and I got the sauce start. You absolutely do not. You absolutely do not. Mephisto layouts go hard. All right, we'll fix this real quick. Because that's goofy. Let me fix that. Right there. Let me mark off Bix's name. By the way, guys, we are running out of games in the queue. So if you want your game in the queue, throw it up there. We actually have 0 Zapdos games watched so far. I've seen a lack of Zapdos members in the chat, actually. Mephisto is the best camera work ever, the best actor of all time. Also, Mephisto is a national treasure. I do love Mephisto. Mephisto's awesome. Mega camera. So, unfortunately, that is not Mega camera up. That's a regular ass camera up on our screen. And I actually did watch this game live because Owen told me that you were getting some prep help from him, Bick, for being a channel member, and you wanted to really make JJDL playoffs. So I actually have already seen this game because I'm curious to follow your run now that Owen's helping you prep. Which, by the way, speaking of channel memberships, guys, did you know that for my channel, not Owen's channel, Owen's is like $3 a month. For my channel, as low as 99 cents a month, you can get some cool emotes. Go ahead and spam some emotes in chat. All of my membership guys, a lot of you guys got gifted by Thriller, which again, huge shout outs to Thriller. Thriller's awesome, but you can donate as low as 99 cents to get these cool perks on screen, or you can donate $5 or $10 and you get some amazing perks, man. So go ahead. Why not? I mean, you don't have to. This isn't me telling you you have to. You have to leave a like. You have to subscribe. You don't have to become a channel member, but the option is always there. I dropped my phone. Hold on. If only Star and John were both in Zapdos div, it's a good thing that we're not, man, because chaos would ensue after I whooped Star's ass the second time. As your transition to master of his game, I try. My game isn't very interesting. Pay. I would love to throw your game in queue. I bet it is fantastic. I don't have the little... You know what? Hold on. Let me get this for you, Pay. I'm going out of my way for you. I'm going out of my way, Pay, because that's how much I appreciate you. Hold up. There we go, boys. There we go. That's how much I appreciate you, Pay. And the money goes directly into John's pocket, directly out with his content and preparing him for his newborn. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, all right, let's jump into Big's game here. Why does Star send me a message? Oh, Star sent me a set. I gotta be careful not to show this on stream. He's facing Flum, and I know Flum is lurking. Flum is ever lurking. Okay. I am putting the accent on the E. I'll DM you the pace as well. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so Bledel and Big. So Big's team is going to be, we have Goldango, good old Golden Boy, Shadow Ball, Side Shock, Recover, and Plot, which goes unreasonably hard here. Goldango goes fantastic. We have Camera Up. You can tell he's prepping with Owen now because Owen fucking loves Camera Up. That's all I'll say. Chi-Yu, we're Scarf with three attacks, Flame Charge with Scarf. Quackleval, we have Aqua Step. I assume Flame Charge because we just didn't need a last move. Quackleval, we're Aqua Step, Close Combat, SD, and Roost. Diancie, Play Rough, Diamond Storm, Protect, and Spikes, which do very well here, but the looks of it. Protect, obviously, for Leftovers Recovery. And then Choice Banded Weavile. I'm a big fan of Weavile, so I hope it does well in this match. Camera Up, Chi-Yu, and Quack. I think John is going to disown Big. See, dude, there's a common misconception now because I have a title that says Chi-Yu is the most overrated Pokemon of all time and a thumbnail that says Chi-Yu sucks, that I hate Chi-Yu. I love Chi-Yu's design. I think its design is fantastic. I think it's beautifully designed. I love all of the Ruinous Quartet. I just think, and I'd like it in draft, I just think it's overpriced. I think it's overrated and overpriced. And that's it. Like, you can watch the video if you guys want to know more about what I think about the Pokemon, but it's just a little overpriced for my taste. But it is what it is. John, in the game I played tonight, my matchup is so horrible that I bring Kricketune over Jianbao, as Webs means Scarf Melmetal wins. Scarf Melmetal? If it works, what would you think? If it works, I would be flabbergasted. Camera Up was my idea for the Cinderace. I didn't know there was a Cinderace. That's fair enough, actually. I don't hate Chi-Yu. The fair resist are the friends we made along the way. I will say one good thing about Chi-Yu right now. I love how good Chi-Yu makes being overrated look. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the game. So Goldango and Quackleval, I assume, are the win cons here. We see Camera Up and a Quag lead as we're gonna just Earth Power Raw, break a potential Sash. I assume maybe he doesn't anticipate a water move in this matchup. Also doesn't really need Camera Up since there's no Cinderace, so I guess that makes sense. I assume maybe we switch out now that we just get Rocks Up. Dude, Big doesn't give a fuck. He says Camera Up can die for all I care. He's gonna go Quack now as the rocks are gonna go up, and I assume we're gonna throw off an SD here, or maybe just a step. We're gonna close combat as the Decidueye comes in, unfortunately. We're gonna make a switch here into Chi-Yu. Fish Button. Yummy is gonna come out as Decidueye knockoffs. So what item were we? Scarf? We were Scarf. So now the Flame Charge set goes hard. We see the switch out into the Dragalge. I didn't know Decidueye got knockoff, to be honest with you. Thought it was just Hisuian, but Dark Pulse is going to come on the Dragalge. In comes Goldango, which takes a ton. That is an unfortunate crit potentially, but we do have Recover, so it shouldn't ultimately matter as we recover in its face, and we see another Draco come out. We could just plot. We could honestly just throw off a plot now. I think that would probably be our best course of action here. King Gambit's going to be a little tough, though. We are going to Side Shock. Unfortunately, Dragalge is going to switch there. Camera Up's gonna. I do like how Big is playing in front of him though, because he doesn't have any reason to make over aggressive plays. So I do definitely agree with this this style of play, especially when you have this balanced offensive team that Big has. So Camera Up's gonna Flamethrower as the Quag just is gonna sit here forever. We're gonna Earth Power, try to get some more chip on this Quag as down goes Camera Up.
Somebody sign me.
Yo. Thank you so much, Trey. I would like to become John Jr. What do you mean? Why would you like to become me? John hates you. What point range do you think? Don't get the. Hold on. Oh yeah. Okay. Don't get the wrong idea. He hates Quack. I do not like Quackleval. I don't have any nice things to say about Quackleval. What point range do you think no Terra for Chi-Yu? Just 16. I just think 17 is too much. It's just I'm fussing over a point difference, man. I'm fussing over a point difference. Fun fact: I didn't prep for Lucia at all. I didn't even know he had it. Good thing you have Goldango, one of the best natural checks in the game. Clyde, if you do that for playoffs, send me the paste or send me the replay. I'll lose my fucking mind. I lost the last game that League 2 screwed eyes over. They weren't weak spells. Camera up. I'm also bringing red card armor rouge. Interesting. This Trey guy is drunk. You had one chance. Oh wait, I didn't even realize. I would like the Become John Jr. Okay. Thank you so much, Trey. Again, donations very much appreciated. Not at all necessary. Very much appreciated. And I appreciate you, Trey, and of course Thriller for earlier in the stream and just everything you guys do. Fantastic. I appreciate you guys so much. Weavile's gonna come in, should claim a KO here. Essentially, now that the King Gambit's Terra, and ooh. Oh no, why did we recover? No. Oh no. We could have got some massive damage on this Weavile, prevented it from only having, or made it only have one more switch into rocks, potentially, I assume, because Quack's pretty piss weak. But that would have been really crucial because there are no switch-ins to this Pokemon now. And once this Quag goes down to this next crash, assuming we land, Shard becomes very free on these 3 Pokemon, and Weavile just becomes a button clicker in the back. So we are going to crash, we are going to land. We actually don't kill. What was that roll? So now Weavile only has one more switch-in, but Quag is going to go down here. So I guess ultimately it didn't really matter. In comes King Gambit. I assume we saved this. We actually don't. Oh, we missed the crash. No, that could be massive. That could unfortunately be massive. We're gonna go Quackle Ball here. Oh no. We Swords Dance as we Terra Poison. Oh no. No. This will not do. We Roost? Oh no, we can Roost in his face. Oh no. Yo, please be safe driving, Trey. Holy shit. Weavile's growing on me. I love that Pokemon, man. I love Weavile. Is this about to get out of hand? Is this about to be the whole game? Aqua Step, down goes King Gambit. So maybe no sucker on the King Gambit. Decidueye? We Roost? I mean, we pushed past this with Aqua Step plus Swords Dance, right? Now that we're Terra Poison, I assume. Uh-oh. Knockoff. No more leftovers, which could actually... Oh, no more boots. Excuse me. Weren't even leftovers. Lucha comes out. If this is an Aqua Step, this dies, right? Sash? Okay, so we're Sash and Burden Acro, which I don't think kills. No, it doesn't kill. I think that's a Quack game. Listen, boys. Good job, Bick. I still think Quaquaval is ass. I still think that Pokemon is ass. They bring Knockoff back in the DLC. Weavile might have a chance. Weavile would be the GOAT then. Oh, thank you so much, Trey. Trey, stop donating and driving. Stop texting and driving, bro. Drive safe, please. But thank you so much for the donation. It means the absolute world to me. You guys are awesome. Sign me. You guys are so awesome. I think Weavile's better than people be saying this, Gen. I won't lie. If you Terra him, he's still 125 speed guy with base 120 attack. No, Weavile is still good. Like, Weavile is still, like, a good Pokemon. I do agree people are underrating him. Don't let him be your only speed Pokemon, though. Like me in BBR. Smile. I brought Scarf into a mock with your team against Owen. It claimed, like, 3 kills. Dude, Weavile just went really hard. I wish instead of Protect, I was just Low Kick. And because originally, I didn't say this, I don't think. I don't know if I will say it because I might bring this set against Owen next time. You know what? I'm not gonna say it because I'm gonna bring this set against. I'm just not gonna say anything. Wait, what's the Quaquaval Lord? Do we not like Quaquaval? So I don't like Quaquaval because on my BBR finals team, I had Quaquaval, and it came to a couple games and it did fine, but it never got an Aqua Step sweep. And it was pretty much always my sack piece. If anything went awry, I was like, well, Quaquaval's the most useless Pokemon. Bum-ass Quaquaval's gonna die here. And that's just the lore. It's not like I dislike the design. I think it's fine. It's not like I hate the Pokemon. It's just the fact that it's my sack piece. That's the lore. Catch me eating some spaghetti with syrup? What the fuck did you just say? What the fuck did you just say, Star? Quaquaval the Muck pivot? Exactly. Dude, if you didn't say that, I would have never remembered I pivoted on Muck. Star, I need you to fucking apologize to my chat right now for saying that you eat spaghetti with maple syrup. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. And I never want you to say some stupid shit like that again. Let me find Thriller's game. Horus said when he got paired on the Houndstone a couple games ago, he clicked Memento, which could have potentially let him win the game with Bax, which definitely is unfortunate because he could have got 2 SDs up. So that is definitely unfortunate. Let me find Thriller's game really quick. Shout out Thriller. Where is this at? Oh, Aurora versus Thriller. Perfect. Tell me that you don't watch movies. I was saying you don't watch movies. I don't watch movies. It was an elf reference? Oh. Point and laugh? No, don't point and laugh at me. I feel like being like hero Trey in the world of throwing. Okay, so we see Iron Tread's back, the GOAT Baxcalibur, potential kill leader for all of JJDL Baxcalibur. I believe it's a kill behind at the moment. Quackleval, Arcanine, Azelf, Toxtricity, Lilligate, Hisui, Glowking, Abomasnow, Tinkaton, Grin, and Taurus Paldea Fire. So guys, stop giving me money. You just don't need to give me money. You just don't need to give me any more money, guys. I'm okay. I appreciate it. It does go to support directly the videos or my newborn, as everybody knows. On top of that, you can also get memberships and support me in that way as well. And I appreciate all the donations, but stop giving me so much damn money. Thank you so much, though. Thank you so much, Trey, for the $50 fucking dollars. I appreciate you so much. That is quite the sum of money. That is not a small lump of money. Shout out to you. Shout out to Thriller again. Shout out to everybody. Thank you, guys, and have a good dinner, man. What do you, if you haven't left yet, what are you eating? If not, if you've already left, thank you so much, man. If you're watching the VOD, I appreciate it, and thank you for not doing it while driving. Thank you for not doing it while driving. So it looks like Baxcalibur can win the game if Tinkaton gets any amount of chip. A common Tinkaton set in the Baxcalibur's air balloon or Shuka, so we do have to kind of pop that and see what happens with that. But other than that, I mean, the Bax in game is real, and I could not be happier if I were Thriller. Just a combination of Dragon move plus Earthquake goes crazy. We could be like DD sub, maybe even. Let's see what happens here, man. We see an Arcanine lead and a Grin lead. We're going to break a potential sash, I assume, with E-Speed. And we're going to let Arcanine go down. I assume that was to break a potential sash. Makes sense if so. Quackleballs comes in. We see an SD pop off here. I mean, Wild Wing Cafe. Oh, is that like B-dubs? Is that like B-dubs? Oh, Lilligant and Hisui. Yeah, Lilligant and Hisui does look fun after seeing it used several times. We're going to see CC come out. Psychic, unfortunately, Quack is going to go down. Oh, no, wait. Where was the Aqua Step? Pyappa? Oh no, wait, if we were Aqua Step, did we win the game? I assume we did not have Aqua Step, maybe? Because I think if you Aqua Stepped, you won the game. I'm actually very confident, unless there was Scarf, I mean, maybe Taurus would have killed, but unless there was Scarf like Lilligant. So with Quack vs. Glow King, I count the wrong king. I count Kanto King over Galar King. Damn, that's unfortunate. So you were calculating 2 times resist instead of 4 times resist. Gotcha. I mean, that still did. That's unfortunate. I get it. That's unfortunate. Iron Treads comes out. We Ice Spinner. Oh wait. Let me see what you said about Treads. Was max speed to put speed on Lily. Should put Earthquake over Ironhead. Oh, so we didn't even have Earthquake. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yo, what's going on, Killaboom? How are you doing? They calculate against regular Slowking. Yep, that looks to be what it was. So Taurus is gonna pick up the KO on this. I mean, the in game with Bax is still here. Oh, also I built it wrong. I was supposed to be Aqua Step over Jet. No. Oh man. Damn, that is super unfortunate. Thriller set himself up well to win with Quack there. Hey man, I've been there before. I put the wrong move on there before by not reading. That's unfortunate. It happens though. Bax is gonna come out. We're gonna see a DD. I mean, this set can still win. Bax just goes crazy. No flinch. Blizzard comes out, does no damage. We're gonna DD a second time, which I think was definitely the correct play. Leaf Storm gonna proc. Oh no, we died a shard. Oh no! Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay, but they say Grin was Scarf, so Grin potentially outsped the back, so maybe it didn't end up mattering. Ah, but that's unfortunate. We Boom Burst, down goes the Bomber Snow. I think the game's over. Oh yeah, we're Terra Groundle again. Unfortunately, the game's gonna be over there. Ice Spinner, I assume that doesn't kill. No, but we go Tinkaton. Can't blame him for saving Div. That's unfortunate, dude. Thriller, I deadass think you swept 6-0 turn 2. I guarantee, I actually almost guarantee that you swept 6-0 turn 2 if that didn't happen, depending on the Greninja rolls, if it had extra sensory or not. That's unfortunate. I'm good back from work. How was work? How was work for you? That is so sad. I did have Earthquake on Shreds, but oh, Quake, gotcha. Grin was Scarf, so it didn't matter. Yep, okay. But this sucked. This sucked for sure. I don't even know if Grin killed with a Scarf extra sensory. Let's see. Maybe, oh, if it was Grass Knot, I guess it didn't. I mean, it wouldn't have won, but it still did massive damage to the team, right? Let's see if extra sensory. So yeah, if he was Protein, Scarf would have still killed with extra sensory. Could he have killed with like Hydro? No. So if he didn't have Grass Knot, if he didn't have extra sensory, then this won. Otherwise, unfortunate. I was really embarrassed by this loss, and I agree. I think Quack Wonder broke there to win with backs. Yeah, for sure. Hey man, no, it happens though. Like, I don't think anybody's gonna fault you for accidentally putting the wrong move, because you did. It's not like you made a misplay because you had the wrong move. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay. Like, it happens. But now you gotta win one of your next 2, Thriller, to get into playoffs. I'm rooting for you, man. I'm rooting for you. So now we will have Pay's game. Let me see how many games we went through, by the way, boys. Wow, we have went through 8 games and not a damn one from Zapdos. Where are my Zapdos reps at? Where are my Zapdos reps at? I think Pay is also Articuno. Let me see. We got Pay's team here. Let's see. If I get 2 steps off, yeah, that is true. I probably the Aurora? Hog. Oh, there was not. Gotcha. To do the paste. Here we go, Pay. Oh, let me fix it so it looks not bad. As not bad as it can, I guess. Energy Man. We have Thunderbolt, Terra Blast, Grass Knot, and Taunt. Not Bernardo. The Gastrodon, Earth Power, Recover, Spikes, and Stealth Rock with the Shed Shell. I'm assuming there was a Goth in the other team. That's what would make sense to me. An Urshifu. I mean, that's a pretty standard Urshifu set. I won't lie, it is pretty good. 44th President. Woodhammer. It doesn't take much to make me laugh, by the way, guys. Woodhammer, Ice Spinner, Ice Shard, and Swords Dance. We have LeBron's Legacy, Grass Knot, Side Shock, Slack Up, and Plot, and the Cacaw, Hurricane, U-Turn, Taunt, and Roost. So the win con here looks like just out offensing them, or a bomb of snow. So we'll see how this goes. Let me do this. They had a Goth, yeah, okay. So we'll see potential leads here. I assume Gastro is going to be led, the not Bernardo, but we'll see. Talonflame's going to come out here. In comes Haxorus. Dozo's comes in. Dozo is very tough for our friend Pay to break outside of Thundy. So we'll see what they end up doing with that, how they end up dealing with that. Pelipper's going to come out and Rocks go up. Rocks are, I think, here to stay. Does Pelipper get defogged this gen? I actually don't know. I don't know that I've seen it use this gen. So it might not. So Glokin comes out on the Pelipper. Pelipper keeps fucking knockoff, but Weavile doesn't? I'm pissed. Boys. Oh shit, I probably shouldn't look up Pokemon names on screen just in case there's some fucking weirdos who post some weird ass things. Boys, look at this. Look at this. You see this? You see this thing? Yeah? Everybody getting a good look at this Pokemon here? Hold on. Hold on. I just want everybody, like, keep looking at this Pokemon. Boom. This Pokemon gets fucking knockoff. This one doesn't. Let me run that by you one more time. This fucker gets knockoff. And this thing doesn't. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. He got bigger hands. Shut the fuck up, Star. Holy shit. Yeah, Crook also lost knock. He also lost. There's so many good mons lost knock, and this fuckhead kept knock. That's just insanity. Psyshock comes out. Oh my goodness, it kind of chewed. I won't lie. We're gonna plot. Are we plot slack off? I completely forget. Oh, okay. That could have been bad. We're gonna U-turn into Dozo once again. Psyshock's gonna do nothing, but I think we have Sludge Bomb as our other move. We'll see. Oh, we might not actually. We switch out. Here we go. Gastro on the Curse. Is this scary? We're gonna get spikes up. So we don't think this is scary. Not Bernardo does not think this is scary. Thundy could definitely break through this still. So I definitely understand why this isn't that big of a concern at this point. Talonflame comes out. We could potentially Willow. I think we have Willow. We could potentially Willow here. We actually go for the Hurricane, which would do massive damage, but unfortunately, we are going to miss and go down there. Glow King is going to come out. Grass Knot does half. Liquidation shouldn't kill. That's a whole lot of shouldn't, but down goes Dozy. And Haxorus is going to come in. We have to just attack it here, I feel like. We have to just attack here to put it in range of Sucker, maybe. Oh, uh-oh. DD is going to come off. We Sucker. We don't kill. DD comes off and actually doesn't kill, and now it only gets one hit left. So Sucker is always the play here. Oh, we actually Wicked Blow calling the switch into the Pelipper. Pelipper's gonna go down. In comes Zapdos. I guess we go Glow King. Yeah, I guess we go Glow King here. We're actually gonna die. That might be an offensive Zapdos. Thundy comes out and does 86%. An unfortunate crit from the Thunderbolt. Down goes the Zapdos. Barrascuda comes out, but no more rain. We're gonna sack the Urshifu. I don't know if Urshifu was the sack, unfortunately. I think maybe it was a Abomasnow. I don't think, but maybe you need a Abomasnow to break through Claude. But I think because Haxorus, I mean, I guess it doesn't ultimately, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I forgot Haxorus dies to spikes. It doesn't matter. I was thinking you needed a Sucker Punch for the Haxorus, but it also has Life Orb. Literally doesn't matter. The game's over. Down goes Barrascuda, and then we just attack till we die, I guess. We get up a third spike. The fucking disrespect. Hold on. The fucking disrespect of pay right here. This is actually unbelievable. We get up a spike as the fuckhead recovers. Because we go Abomasnow and win. It doesn't matter. The disrespect is unreal. Good win to pay there. I heard Craw gets an Evo in DLC 2. Craw. What is Craw? Craw? What the hell is Craw? Cramorant? Samurai also has knockoff. Abomasnow is funny. 44th president takes out Happy Feet. The battle of the ages. So at this point, boys, we are out of people in the queue. So if you guys want your game played, go ahead and let me know, man. Crawdaunt? Oh ho ho! That would be really cool. That would be really cool. Boys, I'm sorry that I don't think of fucking Crawdaunt. Why am I getting roasted in the chat? What's going on here? What's going on here? So while we're waiting on other people to say what games they want to play, I guess we'll go ahead and play mine. The Crawl, Mr. Crawl. Boys, stop roasting me for not knowing fucking Crawdaunt off the top of my head. Pick up the phone. I don't know why I checked my phone. Like, you have my number, Clyde. I was like, who? What? I was like, pick up the phone. All right. Is that a movie reference? I'm an avid not movie watcher. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this will be game 10. So we have this in 2 more games before we take a break. If you want to see a certain game watched, be sure to let me know what game it is. We're gonna jump in here. I'm Banded Torn. I am Booster Valiant. I am Scarf Chomp. I am Big Man. We have Tinkaton, who's going to be like Max Spadef AV leftover, or Max Spadef AV. I don't know why I said leftovers, I think. Or maybe I was Max Spadef AV, or leftovers. I can't fucking talk. We were Spadef for the Enamorus, and then we were Zarude. We were like U-turn 3 attacks with the Roselli Berry to try to pick off the Terra Enamorus. Bro can't spell Squawkabilly or remember the Daunt. Yo, chill out. Have you never seen the video? I actually don't watch Blunder, so no, I haven't seen it. But what will happen here? So my idea here was to lead Big Man. Big Man put me in a great position no matter what, pretty much. If Basket Legion was led, I was going to probably just go ahead and pivot into Zarude just to see what I wanted to go for. But other than that, Overcool is pretty much a free lead here. As we see Rotom led, I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Barb Barrage here, as Barb Barrage is pretty free into his team and I get a potential poison, as we are actually gonna get the poison here. Barb Barrage now has a chance to kill, so I'm just gonna go for it again, as we see the Basket Legion come out and we get another poison, which is fantastic. And here I'm going to pivot, I'm going to pivot Zarude, and now I pivot back into Chomp. This should eat whatever he wants to go for. If he willowed, then so be it, I guess. Garchomp wasn't too crucial to winning the game, because there was a Pokemon that wasn't brought. I can't remember what it was, but Garchomp wasn't too crucial. I was willing to risk that, because it was much more important than Zarude. In comes Diancie. As Zarude comes in, I'm going to U-turn and get momentum and go Tinkaton, and I think I knock off here. No, I Stealth Rock into Zarude. My mistake. Zarude is going to chew that up, and I think we go for a U-turn here. As Cyclizar comes in, and then I might go back into Big Man. No, I go Torn. Okay, it's because the Banded U-turn killed, which I thought was super funny. So Banded U-turn killed the Cyclizar. In comes Zarude again. And Amorous is going to come out. We go Tinkaton every time. We live whatever this wants to go for. 2 Mystical Fires if he uses Specs. And we are going to be able to chew that up. In comes Basket Legion. We knock off, which is free. And Overcoat just goes insane this game. In comes the Rotom. Garchomp's going to come out. Foul play. Not going to quite KO me. And at this point, I was like, okay, he probably thinks that's a roll. So I'm just going to stay in his Stone Edge, because he also doesn't have a Stone Edge resist at this point in the game. And if he goes Diancie, I potentially break Balloon. So this was my best play overall. Down goes Rotom. In comes Gloking. I'm going to go Overquill. Overquill should beat whatever set this wants to go for. I see Iron Defense, and I'm like, okay, either he's Iron Defense, Calm Mind, slack off Stored Power, and he doesn't touch me, and I can just crunch until I get a crit, or he is like Sludge Bomb, Iron Defense, yada yada, and I'll be able to break it with something else. So my play here was to go for the Overquill. I was almost taunt on this set, and I'm very regretful that I wasn't, but we're just gonna crunch until we get a crit or die. And at this point, he is playing the crit game, right? So we are gonna eventually get a crit and break through there, as Big Man is gonna always come through, as he always does. In comes Enam. Tinkaton's gonna come out. It should die to 2 theoretically at this point. Moonblast plus whatever it wants to go for. We should die, and we do die. Torn comes in, grants a KO on this. We pop a potential Balloon on the Diancie. Potential, we already saw the Balloon. I'm actually, I was banded. Duh. We go Overquill. Trick Room comes out for Shuka. Easy chew. We Barb Barrage. We get the poison. And this game's wrapped up. We Barb Barrage again, and this Pokemon should be in range of whatever we want to go for. At this point, we had Jet, and it was in range of Jet. I forgot we had Jet, and I let Big Man go down for some stupid reason, and I go into Zarude and let Zarude get the kill. I would have much rather Big Man got the kill, but it is what it is. Big Man did what he needed to do. Why do we pronounce me and May the same? Okay, in comp game, good night, just lurking. Good luck, Star. Big Man did indeed go crazy. Me and May. What are you talking about, me and May? Who the fuck are you, Star? Okay, so that was that game. This is the luckiest man alive. Barb Barrage is 50%. This is okay. So we'll watch 2 more games and then we have a break. Goose versus Flapple. Go ahead and watch. I think I watched this one already. And then we'll do Bope and SJ. We'll watch our mods. That way we get some Zapdos love. Every Barb got a poison. How about you shut your damn mouth? By the way, 3 likes away from getting 20 likes. Helps push us out into the algorithm. Helps grow the community. It would be very much appreciated here. So we're going to see SJ versus Bope. And then Flapple versus Goose here. So we'll go ahead and jump into SJ versus Bope. We see Sylveon, Palafin, Kingambit, Zapdos, Haxorus, and Gastrodon versus Urshifu, Iron Treads, Espathra, the better Toxtricity, Rotom-Mow, and the Dunsparce. So initially, obviously the best win con on this side is just simply Palafin. It just is. Like, everything could get in range of Palafin Jet Punch so easily. I assume we might even be banded in this matchup. We just need to get Chip on Rotom and basically put that in range. I'm actually curious how much a Scarf Rotom takes from a Palafin Jet Punch. Let's see. Let's assume we're banded and we're not going to be adamant. Choice band. Rotom-Mow. Wow. Wait, what? Oh, on reflect. On reflect. Okay. That still doesn't do nearly as much as I thought. So maybe that isn't the play. I got you with the like. Thank you so much, Killer Boom. It looks like Palafin is definitely the play here, though. Rotomoni's dead before that's the case, but on this side of the field, whew, there's so many good threats. I mean, Urshifu wins once Sylveon goes down. They just have to keep Palafin in check, and they have to preserve the Rotom, I think, is ultimately what this game comes down to. But we'll jump in here. We see Palafin lead, which is great to get that Palafin hero off immediately. We are going to see... We're going to see Gastrodon go down turn 1. How much that crit mattered, I'm not sure, because they got 2 KO'd guaranteed. And I'm not sure what the great pivot would have been. Maybe King Gambit, but it still would have taken a significant chunk. Unfortunate for sure. We see Palafin come in, and we see a wave crash. Okay, so Palafin has now shipped the Rotom to where it can't switch into one more plus a Jet Punch. So if this ever wants to switch back in, unfortunately, Palafin wins the game. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to assume that's banned, and Haxorus comes out here as we see a Volt Switch come out here. Can we queue Neji's game? Sure, we will queue Neji's game. And that will be the first one that we watch after the break. What happened in the span of me looking away? Did Spathra win the game? Has Spathra won the game? Nope. Okay. Well played with the King Gambit mind games then. Toxicity on the Zapdos. We Sludge Bomb. I'm actually not sure why we didn't Boom Burst, because Boom Burst was always stronger there and definitely the play. I feel like it 2 KO'd everything. Heat Wave comes out and Boom Burst. Okay, so we weren't even spec, so it doesn't matter. The Dunsparce comes in. That's not a switch in, but you can't switch in Rotom anymore, so I do like the pivot to sack to Dunsparce. It's not needed anymore. Palafin's gonna do massive damage with that. In comes Iron Treads. Earthquake comes out, Sucker comes off from... Oh, this is booster Iron Treads too. That didn't do that much. Kingambit's very, very powerful. Jet Punch comes out. Rotom just needs the smallest bit of chip left, man. The smallest bit of chip for Palafin to win this game. But I think the game is over because I think you can never get in a position to where Rotom is chipped enough for Palafin to win this game, because I assume we're banded, and while locking Jet Punch looks fantastic, you do lose to Urshifu Sucker Punch, right? At this point, and you don't really have the pieces to beat Treads plus everything else. You would have maybe had to pivot Palafin there on the Iron Head. Maybe that would have done it, but I'm not sure here. Maybe we get a Wish Up here. Yeah, maybe that's the play. Maybe we Wish Up into Palafin. No flinches? Maybe we Wish Up into Palafin. I think that's the only play. Yeah, here we go. But Earthquake takes him out. So good play by Bolt there, calling it for the whole game. Unfortunate. Down goes the Sylveon. I think SJ played to his out. Unfortunately, Bolt played the Rotom very well, and it was very difficult for SJ to get into that position to win with Palafin. But I think they both kind of understood what the game plan was from the beginning. So good game to both players. That King Gambit did indeed cook. So now our last game before we go to break, and then we have Neji's game whenever we come back, is going to be Goose versus Flapple. We're going to see Earthworm, Goldingo, Lando, Samurott, Hisui, Chansey, Serena versus Roaring Moon, Iron Moth, Gyarados, Iron Leaves, Pincurchin, and Mew. Pincurchin? Okay, so Pincurchin's here because Iron Leaves does well, I guess, but Goldingo's like the best Iron Leaves check in the game, man, or damn near one of them. Iron Moth looks like it does well. Unfortunately, we had to bring Ass Chansey to try to not lose to the Iron Moth, which is never a good thing, because that lets in so many Pokemon for free. Psyshock, Mew, Gyarados, Roaring Moon, Iron. It's literally here for the Iron Moth, and I guess the Pincurchin. Lenard does do very well here. Particularly a Scarf Lenard looks very, very good. Other than the fact that if Iron Leaves and Iron Moth are both booster speed, maybe it's not as good. But if he can maintain, like, Iron Leaf is always checked by Goldingo. If it's not a Terra type, I have no idea if it is. And Iron Moth should always be checked by Chansey, so maybe we'll see how he plays around the electric terrain turns. If he's Scarf Lenard, or it doesn't get Rock Polish anymore. If he's Scarf Lenard or like Sub Salac or some cool set like that, it looks like Lenard goes crazy here. We see Lenard lead and Iron Moth lead. We're gonna see a U-turn and an Earthquake. Okay, wait, I'm thinking because we're Earthquake, no Life Orb, I'm thinking we are Scarf, and maybe the Iron Moth is also Scarf? We're stuck in the vortex now. Mew, you turn into hold on. Mew, you turns into Iron Moth. Iron Moth, you turns into Gyarados. Gyarados, Thunderous Kick, and the Gold... Stopping Tantrum! Down goes the Goldingo. That's really cool tech. That is really cool tech. Obviously, it's one of its best ways to hit that Pokemon. It also gets like Blaze Kick, I think, which could have been cool for like. Anyway, so that was really cool tech. Iron Leaves now goes fucking berserk if it ever gets in the game. So we'll just see how this goes. Lando comes in. Pincurchin's going to come out. Terra Flying, Terra Blast, 23%. We might just be Scarf based on the fact that we switched out there. U-turn from this arena. Or no, Rapid Spin from this arena. Keeping away the Spike. Poison Jab. Gonna get a Poison on this arena, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. We're going to U-turn now into Hammerot. Wow, that was a big Hammerot pivot. This is Ceaseless Edge should kill? It doesn't, but Pincurchin recovers. Interesting. We now Aqua Cutter and down goes Pincurchin. So if he just Electric moved there, Hammerot was in a tough spot. Maybe if it was Discharge or Nuzzle or whatever the case may be. Iron Leaves comes in, and this is going to be horrifying. Iron Leaves is in such a good position now. And we were Electric Seed too. We get a crit. I'm going to assume that mattered a fair bit since we were Quick Drive Speed. I'm going to assume that didn't just outright kill. But we'll see. Psyblade doesn't quite kill Serena. U-turn going to do 58 to the Iron Leaves. In comes Lanad. Oh, that it has to be Scarf. Perfectly pivoted, perfectly positioned. U-turn on the one turn of electric terrain left. In comes Lanad, who I'm assuming is Scarf. Forces that out. Should get a kill here on the Mew. And actually, what stops Terra or Scarf Lanad at this point? We go Chansey here, I assume. Oh, we actually go Discharge. No Para. That's massive. Excuse me. If he got parried there, I think he lost the game. Yeah, if he got parried there, I'm pretty sure he lost the game. Scarf Lanad is only saving grace. Down goes the Iron Moth. In comes Roaring Moon. Shouldn't Oko? And we're booster attack. Terra Flying Acro. Orthworm actually does a pretty decent job of checking this, depending on what moves we have. We see Roost come off. We're Iron Defense. Uh-oh. Does the game get wrapped with Orthworm? The game's wrapped. Unless he, because since we weren't taunt, we had to be taunt on the Roaring Moon. Otherwise, the game's wrapped up. Yeah, that's going to be an Orthworm sweep. So shout out to Goose for getting an Orthworm sweep. No, Stomping Tantrum was really cool. So that is going to be the first half of games. We have 12 games done so far. You guys have had an amazing first half of the stream. This has been so hyped, and I've really enjoyed all of the time spent with you guys. We have 12 games remaining. We're going to take a break. Gonna go get some water. Gonna make a tea. And I implore you guys to do the same. At least get a water, man. Kaki, was it Kaki or Gojo? Somebody doesn't need to drink tea. I forget who it is, but somebody drinks too much tea. I think it's Gojo. Somebody needs to not drink any more tea. I think it's Gojo. So anyway, I will be right back. All right, boys. I'm back. Oh, you have your green tea ready, Cocky? Yo. Me. Oh, you can't really see it. It says hug in a mug. It's green tea, I promise. Very hot. That gets me yelled at in my videos. Okay, where were we? So Neji's up first. If you guys had any other games you wanted to put in queue, by the way, let me know. And I will have to get up in a few minutes because my sister, for some reason, is coming over to sit on my couch because I told her I was streaming and I could not pay attention to her, and she said that's fine. So we'll deal with that when that occurs. But we see from Neji's side, Chi and Pao, Rodamo. From Neji's side, we see Chi and Pao, Rotomwash, Glamora, Slitherwing, Rillaboom, and Sandaconda versus Cleavor, Tinkaton, Zarude, but this time with a Scarf. Thundee, Ursa Luna, and Arcanine. So Zach has to be careful because he is showing off the fact that he is Scarf right now, which is obviously no good. I did for a bit, but I won my first ever playoff game. Yo, shout out to Eden. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. I'm happy for you. I'm super happy for you. So based on just matchup, Chi and Pao does crazy once the Tinkaton is chipped. Obviously, Arcanine can pose a little bit of a threat. We have to also be careful of the Cleavor. Honestly, Neji's matchup isn't too great. Chi and Pao looks like it's actually kind of stuffed. Glamora does really well for like an offensive Glamora, but Ursa Luna is really tough to switch into. I guess Slitherwing does a fine job if we're like a Morning Sun bulky set. I'm not sure if it switches into Facade. I don't really think anything does. Oh, wait a minute. I heard about a potential Sandaconda sweep. Is that what we're going to see here today? Is that what we're going to see here? A Sandaconda sweep? Yo, by the way, also, how many likes are we at? We're at 18 likes. Whenever we hit 20 likes, oh, we're also at 1805 subs. You guys are boosting my stats, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. If you have Scarfs of Root, oh no, I was just being a sarcastic ass. It was just it's called Zarude Dada or Dada. I'm not really sure how you pronounce it, but essentially it's Zarude but a scarf. But we see Slitherwing and Tinkaton lead. I assume we're gonna U-turn here and get some momentum potentially. Oh, we're Terra Steel. Oh, that missed Thunder Wave could be potentially massive. We're gonna get big damage on the Tinkaton, which is actually huge for the potential Chi and Pao in game. I also fear a Sandaconda sweep here because it doesn't look like unfeasible. Like a coil set actually goes super hard here. We get some damage also on the Arcanine. I'm actually shocked by the Tinkaton and Arcanine pivots here because it puts Chi and Pao in range. And even though you use a Morning Sun, that uses one up. You only have 7 left. Stone Edge. Oh, good lord. We are going to miss, which is unfortunate. We're going to U-turn, do massive damage. Is that banded potentially on the Zarude? That's banded. That's banded. Or Life Orb, right? That's banded. Or Scarf? Oh my gosh, it's not banded? Dude, Rillaboom, people forget how strong Rillaboom is. Holy shit. Volt Switch comes out, doesn't quite kill Rillaboom. Arcanine should come in. Arcanine does come in. I assume we pivot Rotom here. We pivot Sandaconda into the Zarude. The Slitherwing's gonna come out and take mass. There's just so many things doing so much damage in this game. So many grass types doing big damage. U-turn comes out here. We're gonna take Rocky Chip. That gives us into Sandaconda. If we coil here, is the game over? Is the... Where was the damage at? Oh, the missed Focus Blast sucks, and he didn't put on Terra Ice on accident, which I think would have killed Sandaconda from that range. Unfortunate. That is unfortunate, but I think Sandaconda wins the game now. Dude, whoever told me to put Sandaconda on the thumbnail, you weren't lying. Yo, Sandaconda hype. That is better than Mudsdale. That is better than Mudsdale. So this is what you were talking about, Cocky. The Sandaconda sweep. Wow. That is crazy. He did get so unlucky this game, and also the fact that he forgot Terra Ice really cost him the game. But Man, that is definitely unfortunate. Zach Neji, and I'll go ahead and throw up another game here. Let me go ahead and take him off the queue. Yeah, that was just a big pool of unfortunate for Zach, unfortunately. Firefang? Wait, what had Firefang? Oh, the Arcanine. I didn't even see that. Let's see here what we got. We'll go ahead and finish off Articuno because we only have 2 Articuno games left by the looks of it. Because I think Articuno actually had all games played on time. We have Lemonade versus Dan. Oh, where have Lemonade and Dan been? They haven't been here today, I don't think. I miss them. And then we have... is it Mountain Man? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yo, Jerica, thank you so much for the cat sticker and the 99 cents. I appreciate that. You guys know what else costs 99 cents? Becoming a channel member. Only 99 cents helps put money directly in my pocket, goes back into the channel, helps support me by paying bills, and also helps support my newborn that is coming any day now. So if you want to get some cool emotes in the chat, if you have them, go ahead and drop them. If not, you can become a channel member for those 99 cents a month, much like what Jerica just donated. Thank you, Jerica, for the 99 cents. So here we have, oop, I did not mean to click on that. Here we have Lemonade and Dan. And these are the last 2 games in Articuno, so let me write this down. Lamau and Dan, and then what's the other one? Armenia and Mountain Man. Yes, I actually went in there and told Jerica, donate 99 cents so I can plug myself.
Somebody sign
Your newborn? Hey, congrats. Thank you so much. Again, thank you, Jerica, for the 99 cents. But yeah, any day now the newborn could happen. I've got videos scheduled for this week, so we should be okay on most fronts. Streams will be obviously not happening for probably about a week, but the worst case, we miss a JJDL watch through and we just make it up. So I feel like I just woke up to an infomercial. Woke up on an infomercial. You did. Hello. So these last 2 games, we see Hoopa Unbound, Lilligant Hisui, Espathra, Klefki, Toxapex, and Corviknight versus a Spectrier, Corfish Hisui, Hippowdon, Samurai Hisui, Arcanine, and a Salamence. So, we're also, somebody's gonna have to ping Star in the server, by the way, and let him know the Mountain Man's game is up next. So, on matchup, Hoopa Unbound does really well. Hisui and Corfish is not a great switch into this Pokemon. For a low price of 99 cents a month, you can support my pain of having a baby. Thank you, Jerica. She's right. Support Jerica today by donating 99 cents to become a channel member. And nobody likes Jerica suffering, right? But Hoopa Unbound goes absolutely crazy here. I guess Hammerot's decent enough resist. Hammerot might be actually a pretty good resist. I have no idea. I actually don't know Hammerot's stats. Never mind. 65 split def, 80 defense. I mean, it's fine enough physically, but so this mon goes crazy. Victory Dance could be a good win con. Intimidate Arcanine can potentially stuff that though. Klefki screens Klefki. Potentially Victory Dance Lilligant could be the move here, or even like a Power Trip Corviknight. No, I assume the Toxapex is the Spectrier counterplay, but I'm not sure if it beats that. I'm curious to see how he plays around Spectrier, because on this side, Spectrier looks like by far the best win con. So we'll go ahead and see what happens here. Klefki. I ran Focus Blast on Hoopa. You run Focus Blast on Hoopa. You are a man's man. Flipblitz comes out, doesn't quite kill the Klefki. We're gonna get a Spike Up and a Reflect, and we're gonna sack the Klefki, which is fine because there's no hazards, break any potential sashes. We're gonna Victory Dance. I'm actually super shocked that we Terra Watered there, because now did it get like a ground move that I don't know about? I'm actually curious to see if Lamau's here. I'm curious to see why we Terra Watered there, because now Victory Dance, we live this guaranteed. We might even be Weakness Policy. We're not. I assume we just Victory Dance again. Fuck it, right? Yeah, we do. We just let it fly. We Sleep Powder. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is the game over? Maybe. Victory Dance again. Holy moly. Close combat, down go. Okay. So, I assume we weren't Leaf Blade. I assume we're close combat Ice Spitter, which makes sense, actually. I don't disagree with that necessarily. That is unfortunate that Hibbo is super fat. In comes Hoopa, which is probably the worst case scenario, but you do get to find out a little bit about its set and sack Hibbo, so maybe it's not the worst in the world. And you get to find out that it's special, so maybe Hisui and Corfish isn't the switch and Hammerot is. Yeah, Hammerot is going to be the switch in now. Hammerot X Scissors. I just don't know how to do it. You don't know how to do what, Jerica? Become a channel member? There's a little join button under me on the YouTube app, I believe. We see Arcanine come in. Toxapex is ass. We're gonna see a Will-O-Wisp come out here. Toxapex still ass. Throwing off a Toxic. This mod's garbage. Do not draft Toxapex. This Pokemon is ass. Recover. Oh man, Toxapex doing what it does best. Nothing currently. Hisuian Qwilfish is gonna come out here. And how Hippo throwing out Whirlwinds though. It gets Whirlwind and Roar, funny enough. But a lot of people usually run Whirlwind. I usually run Roar to make a point that Hippo gets Roar. A lot of pivoting here. Mirror Armor. It looks like maybe we're trying to set up for like Espadra doesn't do great here. Sleep Powder miss doesn't matter. Could just close combat here. That's still going to be big damage. We are going to unfortunately miss. Sleep Powder now. We might even be Wide Lens on this Pokemon. Maybe. Close combat knocks out the Hisuian Samurott there. Spectre comes in. Spectre. This mod could get out of hand very quickly. Dark Pulse. Oh, we're Scarf. That doesn't kill actually. Foul Play. Ooh. Nice bring. Unfortunately, not going to quite take out the Hoopa. Dark Pulse is going to do minor damage to this Qwilfish as Lilligant is going to go down. Corviknight comes in. I actually have no idea how this in-game is going to go here. Qwilfish Hisuian might be in range of a Spathra, though, so the game might be over. If this Calm Minds, the game might be over. Though just as not, I want Emojos. Jerica, come in here. Come in here. I'll show you how to do it. Oh, wait, if you go into the description of the channel, you can actually become a channel member. So yeah, unfortunately, Espathra should be able to pull this one off, as far as I'm aware. Crit? Did that matter? So apparently, they're saying in the chat that it potentially sucks really badly. So down goes Salamence, and Espathra is going to set up win this game. So shout out to Dan for setting up the Espathra really well. What's a worse Pokemon, Toxapex or Blissey? Bastiodon, apparently. So in my opinion, that's a good ass question. In my opinion, before this generation, Toxapex was actually a viable Pokemon and not bad. The loss of Scald and Knockoff, I think that's all it lost, but those are two crucial moves. Make it to where Toxapex is borderline unusable. And the fact that Blissey lost Wish also makes it ass. You would never catch me dead running either of these Pokemon. Come here. Oh, wait, don't put it close to the mic, mute it. Okay. You didn't even leave a like. Jerica's the 20th like, guys. Thank you, Jerica, for leaving a like. Here's Jerica, by the way, guys. Say hi to Jerica. Join. I'm only doing the night. Have you canceled the Twitch one yet? Yeah.
No, I don't know how.
Okay, we'll have to do that. I actually, look, I have that somewhere up here on one of my sticky notes. I have so many sticky notes. I thought I did.
need to cancel my homework cheating app because it charges me $30.
You're a homework cheater?
Yeah, it charges me $30 a month.
Guys, everybody shame Jerica for cheating on her homework. Grown-ass woman cheating on her homework. Unreal. If Bob comes in here, throw him away. Okay, so the last...
Coffee?
No, it's tea. You want some tea? You want a drink? Careful. Alright. Everybody ping star. It's time for Mountain Man. It's time for Mountain Man's game. We obviously have to be on the side of Mountain Man because this is Star's guy. This is Star's pick to win the league, in fact. Thank you so much, Jerica Barron, for becoming a channel member. Thank you. No. Thank you so much. So, let's see. Enamorous, Walking Wake, Cerulege, Torkoal, Vaporeon, and Great Tusk versus Azu, Florges, Crest, Chestnut, Lando, and Oricorio. Cheers, always prosper. Good for Jerica. Unbelievable. I cannot believe that we have somebody that said that. Unreal, Bope. Do not promote this. So, in this matchup, Lenard goes berserk. Lenard has potentially the best Lenard matchup I've ever seen in my entire life. They have to deal with Enamorous, but if they can do that, if Armenia can do that well, it actually looks like Landorus goes stupid.
How do you think she passed her first test?
You? Oh, Jayla cheated. So we'll go ahead and jump in here again. if Enamorous can be kept in check, I think that this game is actually pretty good for Armenia, just with Lunar. Let's see here. We actually lead the Lunar. Lando I is okay at best. We're gonna see the switch into the Vaporeon. We're gonna Terra Water, Earth Power. That does 60. That's some chip.
Somebody sign me.
Thank you so much, Jericho, for becoming a member. If we can keep the valuable chip on this Pokemon, that's well worth it. And also, I'm not sure what this Pokemon does to us since we are Terra Water now. We're gonna wish. I'm not sure why we Sludge Bomb, just because of the fact that we're Sheer Force. Doesn't really make a difference. Maybe saving PP potentially. Unless we're not Sheer Force, we just Earth Power. Again, I mean, at this point, he is going to Baton Pass. Okay, we see Walking Wake come in. Walking Wake is going to be very scary. And now you find out the Torkoal is indeed Heat Rock. You go Florges, which is a good check to Walking Wake, especially a speed boosting variant. Actually, this is a great Walking Wake matchup for Armenia because Walking Wake is a dog ass. Lando's going to come in, and we see Cerulege SD. But they're not Sash, so they are going to switch out into the Vaporeon. Vaporeon gets 2 KO'd, so Lando picks one up already. Right? It should. Yeah, Lando picks one up already. In comes the Walking Wake. We should always go Florges or maybe even Azu here. We go Florges again. Draco, not going to affect the Florges, obviously. Torkoal is going to come out here. And, oop, I accidentally switched it to Hyper Fast there. We're going to see a Yawn come out from the Torkoal. Good play not letting your Lando get slept there. We're going to see Wish from the Florges into Lando. No, I don't like the hard play of Lando there, unfortunately, just because of the fact that could happen. And also, like, Cerulege is pretty strong. Obviously, it's tough to predict that, and I don't know what you would switch it otherwise. Maybe just sack Oricorio, but maybe you think Oricorio can win and set up on the Great Tusk potentially. That's tough. That's tough, though. Now the best way to win this game is unfortunately gone. Good play by Mountain Man there to call that. We're going to see an SD here. Not fearing the Cresselia. I don't blame you at all. That's Mon's dog dick. We're going to see a Bitter Blade. I've never seen a Cresselia get O-code in all of my life. Down goes Cresselia. Torkoal comes in. Ooh, Azu with Belly Drum. Okay. And we're Citrus. Jet probably doesn't kill this. We just Liquidation. We just Liquidation one more time, and we claim a kill. Yeah, down goes Great Tusk. In comes Torkoal again. We just Liquidation again. Down goes Torkoal. And Namorous comes out. This should kill, right? And I assume it didn't die to a +6 Aqua Jet. Oh no, Armenia didn't have Aqua Jet. Oh no, if they had Aqua Jet, they might have won there. No! Moonblast comes out. Oricorio gets a special attack drop, which sucks. Wait, Calm Mind? Wait, what? Wait. Does Oricorio not get Quiver? Am I crazy? No, Oricorio does get Quiver. I mean, if you're still here, why were you Calm Mind over Quiver? I'm curious. It looks like if that special attack drop didn't happen and you were actually Quiver, you had a... no, you didn't have a chance to kill ever. Oh, wait, maybe. Yeah, you might have had a chance to kill. Cerulege cleans my goat. Enamorous... I mean, Enamorous also cleans at this point. Right? Okay, Cerulege is going to clean. Down goes those Pokemon. Yeah, Cerulege cleans. Cerulege cleans. Yeah, I don't know why we were Calm Mind. I don't think ultimately it mattered. If you were Special Attack Investment and you landed a Hurricane, it could have won. But other than that, don't know if it really mattered. But yeah, that's unfortunate. If you had Jet, you might have won. So that is unfortunate. So we will go ahead and load up some more games here. Let's see what else we have going. Let's load up. How many more do we have in Moltres? 4, and we have 5 in Zapdos. Let's just alternate here. Let's load up some Zapdos here. The Goose and Flapple one, I'm now realizing might have been week 6. Here, we'll go with one that's guaranteed week 5. We have Blue versus Blake here. And we see, give me 1 second. Gripping that tea like nobody can take it from me. We see Blake bring Alolan Persian, Azumarill, Iron Hands, Great Tusk, Volcarona, and Hydreigon versus Grimmsnarl, Slitherwing, Walking Wake, Torkoal, Hisuian Electrode, and Mimikyu. So, initial thoughts, Grimmsnarl is very crucial to not lose to so many different threats. Thunderwave is so prominent. Iron Hands is going to have to really go in here. Iron Hands looks great here, though. Walking Wake is ass once again. Azumarill completely just denies this thing's whole existence. Yeah, I'm actually... Great Tusk also goes insane if Mimikyu's not around. Mimikyu could also probably be Air Balloon to potentially check a Great Tusk if they don't think that they will have coverage in this matchup, which doesn't look like they necessarily need coverage. I also just won my Val game. Congratulations, Star. I do, however, apologize that you're playing that dog-ass game. We'll jump in here. We'll see what's up. We see Alolan Persian versus Hisuian Electrode. We're Fake Out. We're Rocky. We're Static. Oh, no. That did not go well. We're going to Volt Switch here into Hydreigon. Grimmsnarl is going to come out. Obviously, Grimmsnarl just literally checks everything on this team. We're going to bulk up. We're not even a support set. If this was just a support set with dual stabs, like dual screen, dual stabs, this might have been Wraps. This game would have been so much easier, but now that we're bulk up, is that also Wraps? We're Taunt Alolan Persian. Unfortunately, we get Para. Down goes Alolan Persian. Volcarona comes out. We Quiver. We Play Rough again. Do we not have a Dark move, potentially? Oh, we get burned. Are we Facade? Crit Bug Buzz? That's unfortunate. We're Play Rough again? No! No, we don't have a Dark move. We don't have Facade. We do have a Dark move. We have Sucker. Down goes Volcarona. So that's not the Dark move I anticipated, I guess. I'm curious what our last move is. Rest? Taunt. Okay. So down goes Grimmsnarl. Now, Hydreigon, excuse me, goes insane. Mimikyu comes out, does 50% to the Iron Hands. Iron Hands... not quite gonna go down. Gonna be able to break the Mimikyu disguise. Dude, Iron Hands is so cool. So much fun, it looks like. I want to try that Pokemon so bad. Trailblaze Mimikyu. Okay. It placed you bronze too? Has the ratings reset, Star? Holy shit. Mimikyu's gonna Trailblaze again. It should go down to liquidation. It doesn't. So not Banded Azu. Great information. Obviously, I guess we would have found that out next turn to Jet. Probably AV for the Wake, actually. That makes sense. Thunder Wave from Electrode, not gonna do anything. Probably gonna Leaf Storm, Giga Drain, same thing. Chloroblast, whatever the case may be. Torkoal is gonna come out on Hydreigon. This Pokemon claims a kill every time it comes in now. Well, almost every time. Probably just fires up another one here. It doesn't, actually. We're going to Solar Beam on the Azu and do 27%. Willow, miss. We're going to U-turn here. We go Great Tusk. Yeah, we go Great Tusk, forcing Slithering. So, Great Tusk probably 2 KOs this with a Play Rough. Knockoff. We are actually knockoff. Great Tusk probably a dual Wing Beat. That's not going to do anything. It actually is a 2 KO, which is interesting. We're Terra Flying here. And we see a Bulk Up come out. I think dual Wing Beat breaks through, but we see a big miss there. Knockoff comes out. We knock off the specs from Wake. Go Azu. Azu should live 2 of these, I assume. It reset twice since the last time you grinded comp. Holy. Down goes Wake. In comes Electrode. I think the game's over, boys. I think the game's over. Hydreigon's gonna come in. Down goes Electrode. Slithering comes out. We do make a nice pivot on the first impression. Knock off whatever it has, which is nothing. Oh, because Choice Scarf was already knocked off. I assume we don't have a better move to hit it then. Down goes this Pokemon. I mean, Hydreigon always won in the back, I think, regardless. But yeah, that was a pretty good game. I'm shocked to see the no Dark Move Grimmsnarl. Because if we were Dark Move Grimmsnarl, the game might have just been over right there. Maybe. It might have just outright been over. So that was Blake versus Blue. Yeah, it does get Play Rough. That usually they bring Play Rough into the Slithering matchup because it guaranteed 2 KOs unless they're plus defense, I think, in the Sun. Something like that with Booster. Let's see. Stein versus Chisholm here. I believe this is for week 5. Yeah, Great Tusk is awesome. That's another Pokemon that I really want to try, but it's like obviously a really good Pokemon, and like the picks that I normally get don't justify me taking Great Tusk because it's like 7th pick, and it's like, I don't know, Zamazenta Crown is still there, and obviously I would rather take Zamazenta Crown than Great Tusk pretty much every single time. Got honey on my fingers. We see Abomasnow, Salamence, Arcanine, Hisui, regular Muck. I'm tired of seeing this dude. Meowscarada and Palisand versus Chi-Yu, Sneasler, Magnezone, Mudsdale, Quillfish, and Rillaboom. So, I mean, Chi-Yu goes insane. Chi-Yu goes insanely hard here. As ironic as that is, because I posted a Chi-Yu sucks video today, Chi-Yu goes very hard. There's not great switch-ins to this. AV, Hisui, and Arcanine, maybe. Colbur, Palisand, maybe. I'm not sure. Sneasler is... So Muck is probably here just for the Sneasler, and it's actually, if it's Covert Cloak, probably a pretty good switch-in, all things considered. I assume Magnezone's here to trap a steal that didn't end up coming. Meowscarada has a really good matchup outside of Hisui and Quillfish, but knocking off the Eviolite could prove to be very important. Rillaboom, potentially knocking off the Muck's Cloak is going to be good, but Salamence can also switch in on the Rillaboom. This is just... I think this is going to be like... How does Chi-Yu get positioned here is how this game's going to go. So we'll see Palisand and Sneasler lead. Muck obviously is the switch in here. We're going to see a U-turn come out from the Sneasler into Mudsdale. Probably a Meowscarada switch, Abomasnow switch. I mean, that works just as well. Stealth Rocks are going to go up here. And so that is a weakness of this team, is they have to be boots on these two Pokemon. And they're not boots on Muck. And they might not be boots on this, so that could definitely be a problem. AV Muck might be... So the only problem with AV Muck... Yes, it would switch into Chi-Yu, but the only problem is the fact that if he's AV Muck, he's not Covert Cloak, and then Dire Claw could potentially get a sleep. Dire Claw is so unfun. I've been thinking about banning that potentially for next season. That's such a lame move. But if a whole item invalidates it, I don't really think I can justify it. I don't know. We'll see. So actually, Muck does come in here under the AV, or under the screen. Yeah, it takes two, and it's Black Sludge. Wait, it's Black Sludge, not Covert Cloak? That's insane. Drain Punch comes out. It's not going to do very much at all to the Mudsdale. We're going to be back at about 70% on the Muck. We go Abomasnow once more, and we're not boots, potentially Light Clay. We're going to roar into Meowscarada, which was the one thing this person probably didn't want to see, and I assume a knockoff comes off. Does 42%, knocks off the Rillaboom's leftovers. If we're banded, okay, so we're not banded, we U-turn. In comes Palisand. Yeah, Muck needs to check 50 Pokemon, and Muck's not capable of that because Muck sucks. So, Rillaboom, not going to quite pick up the KO here. I don't think this gets Scorching Sands anymore, so there was no real risks to staying in there. Woodhammer should pick up Palisand. We know that this is Light Clay now, which is very crucial. And it's at 50% now. Meowscarada comes in, and it should claim a KO. Not Giga Drain Muck, sad. Well, even if he was Giga Drain, I don't think it was the play to stay in there. But Chi-Yu's going to come out. Chi-Yu's going to claim a KO. Not quite. We're gonna see Seeds come up. Okay, Flame Charge Chi-Yu. That actually goes insane here. Yeah, might be AV Arcanine. I feel like it has to be AV Arcanine the way they sent that in. I feel like it's a really good switch into the Chi-Yu. I don't know about really good, but it's viable. Meowscarada is gonna take a massive damage from the Mudsdale. We're actually not gonna Flower Trick. Gonna call the Hisui and Quillfish switch in, and unfortunately get punished. In comes Salamence. We're gonna Dragon Dance. That might be game. I think Mudsdale might win now. I think them not Flower Tricking might have cost them the game. I think in that situation you have to attack Mudsdale, because if you don't, then this situation happens right now where you don't break the Pokemon because you're not Special Salamence. If you're Special Salamence, that would have been one thing. But the fact that you're not, I think you just lose the game to Mudsdale, right? Yeah, you do. So I feel like they had to Flower Trick. Yeah, and they said it in the chat too. Yeah, they said it in the chat as well. So yeah, if they were mixed, that would have been one thing for sure. But unfortunately, they weren't. Let's see. How many games do we have left? We have 3 over here. Oop, this is the same one. I just clicked on the exact same one. So Apple versus... I'm not sure who this is. Apple versus somebody. Apple. Unfortunately, I accidentally clicked on the results, so I know who won. So without spoiling anything, we're gonna go ahead and start on Apple's side here, and we're gonna see. So he brings the ICU again. It's level 86 again. Wait, is this the same game we watched last week? I think this is Waiatchi. So Apple versus Waiatchi. We'll see Clodsire versus Regieleki. Klefki switch in here. Magnet Rise Klefki. Okay. Earthquake's gonna come out. Thundy on the Thunder Wave. So good pivot. Sub. Are we subplot? Foul Play Brick Sub. Yeah. Yeah, it actually has a usable attack stat. Mudsdale is pretty good. It is no Sandaconda though. That's for damn sure. Thunderbolt kills the Klefki, so we're no screens Klefki. In comes the Gyarados, good Terra. And now we're DD'd up. Sub? Psychic, crit. That might not break sub. No, it definitely will break sub. Waterfall kills the Thundy here. Cloud's comes out. Wait, if that was your pivot and that died, the game's over. Wow. Terra Flying T-Tar. Doesn't matter. Waterfall would have killed anyway. What am I saying? Wow. Apple's gonna pick up, I think, his first win with a pretty decent Gyarados sweep. That was quick. That was quick and easy. Wow. Yeah. The level 86 Ice Cube didn't even get to show his face this week. Okay. All right. Gyarados is gonna pick up a sweep there. That was fast. I mean, not very much to say about that. We're gonna have Caffeinated Hog's last week next. Because unfortunately they had to drop to some in real life things. Obviously didn't drop to the performance of the league because their performance, they were 5-0. They were doing quite literally just about as good as they possibly could have been. W Riz the Gyarados. W Riz indeed. So we'll go on Caffeinated Hog side. It's a big farewell to Caffeinated Hog. Hope everything goes well in real life, my brother. We see Ursaluna, Hatterene, Dragapult, Cleavor, Glamour, and Thundy T versus Bax, Zoroark, Donphan, Amoonguss, Greninja, and Magneton. So this team's super scary. I was looking at Caffeinated Hog's team today, and it's just a really good team. Glamour looks really nice here. It does to potentially get hazards up. It forces spins specifically, I think, is going to be the biggest thing. And the team pressures Donphan pretty well. I think with Terra Ice Thundy, if I recall, Dragapult presses it pretty well. We have to keep in mind the Zoroark does potentially have that disguise up. I haven't even taken mine off the bench yet. Honestly, Gyarados has been picked. I'm shocked by that 3 times. And usually Gyarados is not even picked up in any league that I've seen up until the JJDL. So yeah, well played by Apple for the last game. But so Ursaluna looks really good here as well. I mean, this team just looks really good here. Dragapult does really well. Obviously, I can assume that Caffeinated Hog won since he was 5-0 on the dock. We'll just hop in here and we'll see what happens. Magneton lead and Cleavor lead. We're going to U-turn immediately. That might be banded damage if that's Eviolite Magneton. Thundy is a great pivot to that. Amoonguss comes out. Dark Pulse isn't going to do much. Glamour comes out. And are we safety goggles? We are not. We get Glamour put to sleep. Cleavor comes back in. We're going to U-turn and break Sturdy, which could be very crucial later in the game. We're going to be red card on our Hatterene and actually sack that to Magneton. I'm surprised we didn't go Thundy because I feel like Thundy's a pretty guaranteed switch into that Pokemon. But Cleavor comes back out with close combat as a kill. Guaranteed. That kills something. Down goes that Pokemon. Donphan actually comes. Oh, Zoroark comes in. Zoroark comes in. We pivot into Amoonguss. We go back into Glamour as the sleep fodder. We're going to burn a turn of sleep, and in comes Grin. Down goes Glamour, unfortunately, and in comes Polt. Polt probably claims a K. Uh-oh. 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 Oh my gosh. Game's over. Game's a wrap. Sub DD does so well here. I mean, yeah, you just DD, and then you sub one more time. Just in case. Sucker punches Zoroark. Yeah, the game's over. Oh, there's the Zoroark. Okay, game's over. Well played. That was just great Dragapult positioning. Dragapult's so good, man. People forget that this mod can run DD and do stuff like this. This is just such a good Pokemon. We had Shard as well. Yeah, that's why we wanted the sub up. That and the Sucker Punch Zoroark. Yep. So, well played by Hog. Window did have a pretty abysmal Dragapult matchup, I would say. If your Dark type is Zoroark, that's never a good sign, but well played for sure. We've had some quick games these past couple. And we have one more Zapdos replay for the week. Let me find it here. Actually, never mind. It hasn't happened yet. Tony versus Denali. Not played. So we actually don't have the last Zapdos game yet. Let me see here. I don't know. Let me see. Any update on that? So unfortunately, we don't get to see Denali and Tony. So we have 4 Moltres games left, and then we'll be done. Yeah, when I saw Donphan get killed by a single dart, that boy forgot Sturdy, that boy forgot EV investment, and that boy also forgot to put IVs on his Pokemon. If that died to a single dart. Let's see here. We have... Did I watch Draco versus Spider already? I did. That was the first one I watched, actually. We have Crab versus Khan. Khan has been on a tear. I think he won last week pretty convincingly. And we have 3 games after this one left. So we will see what happens here. We see Urshifu, Rapid, Sylveon, Iron Moth, G-Molt, Hippowdon, and Arcanine Hisui. We actually saw, I think, 3 Arcanine Hisuis this week, which is not a normal occurrence. Then we see Pex, Pulp, Ursaluna, Kingambit, Tornadus, and Moltres. So, I mean, Urshifu does kind of ass here just because Toxapex exists, unless we're Punching Glove. Iron Moth could be a potential win con, but Ursaluna invalidates that. I mean, G-Molt is probably the best win con on the team. If I were to wager a guess here, other than Taunt, Tornadus, but Prankster Taunt doesn't work, so we would have to be Defiant. Yeah, we'd have to be Defiant for that to work. But yeah, Moltres, I think G-Molt is by far the best win con on this team. Probably a dual Dragapult. I mean, Dragapult just does really well once G-Molt goes down. But if this is the win con, and Sylveon, I didn't even see the Sylveon there. I mean, Ursaluna gets a kill pretty much every time it comes in. Let's just see what happens here. So we see Moltres come in and the Dragon Ball. So we actually lead the Moltres. We Hurricane. So I'm guessing the G-Molt is not the win con based on this being the lead. And why did we say it in Hurricane there? I'm curious. We're actually going to Memento. So we were probably just trying to get damage off and get a Memento off into setting up with something for the game already. Iron Moth, Quirk Special Attack, Agility. No way this Oko is Moltres. Not even relatively close. But it doesn't get a move to hit you. Okay, we're gonna go Kingambit. We Fiery Dance on the Kingambit. This probably Oko's you, I would imagine. Yeah, down goes Iron Moth. So unfortunately, we traded both Iron Moth and G-Molt, 2 of the best Pokemon in this matchup, for very little progress, I feel like. Yeah, very little progress. 53% overall. That's unfortunate. In comes the Toxapex. Gonna take a lot from a Head Smash. Might be banded. We're actually gonna sack the Arcanine too. I feel like we could have, I mean, I guess your team loses 2 Toxapex at this point, which is a very sad thing to say, but I guess the best thing to do there was hope for a crit. We're gonna get Rocks up with Hippowdon. We're gonna Willow on the Hibbo and get a Yawn off. I mean, I think this game's pretty much over. I unfortunately don't think this team ever breaks through Pex now, especially with Hibbo burned. I think the game's over. We're gonna plot Yawn. We're gonna pick up our KO. In comes Urshifu. We're gonna Surging Strikes, and down goes Tornadus. And I'm pretty sure Toxapex wins. It just comes in, it recovers. Oh, it regenerates just in case. Down goes Moltres. Good sack just to regen. And we got the Flame Body. I don't think it mattered at all. We are Rocky and we're not Punching Glove, so maybe we were like Banded Scarf potentially. But yeah, Toxapex wins the game. Psychic, Calm Mind. If we're hazed, the game's over. I don't need to watch it anymore. The game's over. Toxapex wins. So, lost to Reskin Bastiodon. Straight up. I don't know how we out here losing the Reskin Bastiodon, unfortunately. But yeah, once the G-Molt plus Iron Moth combo, I don't think that's a bad strat. I think the Memento into Iron Moth is a good strat, but I do not think ever should you have went for that turn 1 with so many Pokemon like Moltres and Ursaluna and Toxapex that were able to take hits from you so seamlessly. I think that we should have played for that to be the end game, not the beginning of the game. Because after those went down, we didn't have any viable ways to really win the game, other than Crab absolutely throwing his ass off. So that would be my criticism there. Let's see. I've watched this one. I'm trying to think of what I haven't watched. Wait, how many Moltres replays? How many Moltres games haven't happened yet? Is it 3? Have we watched all of the Moltres games? Okay, so Star versus FLVM hasn't happened yet. Star versus FLVM hasn't happened yet because Star just replaced. Mingo versus Nick hasn't happened yet because they just replaced. So we have potentially 1 game left. Who's this? Dashing versus Wumble, that happened. What game am I missing, boys? If anybody could, is it Mingo versus? No, that wasn't this week. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What the fuck? I can't count, maybe? Oh wait, 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 6. What the fuck? Clyde, have I watched this one? Let's see. Clyde versus Pop. It is this one? Wait, no. I see what I did. I put Clyde and Articuno on accident. We have one more Articuno game, and then we're done with games for this week. Hold on. Is it this one? No. Neji. Oh, wait, is it Cocky? Is it your game? Cocky, why didn't you say anything? Cocky, why didn't you... Oh, wait, you did just say something. Cocky, yours is the last game. If this is... I don't think we've watched this game. I'm very excited now. My champion is the last game of the week that we get to watch. Shout out to Cocky. I'll go ahead and throw this one up, Cocky. Switch it to your side because you are the people's champion. And we'll hop in here. So we see, did you send me your paste? Actually, you might have. Let me see. Oh no, you sent me the one for last week. If you want to, feel free to send me your paste for this week. But so we see Volcanion, Meowscarada, Hisuian Zoroark, Ting Lu, Sandy Shocks, and Grimmsnarl versus Roaring Moon, the Dunsparce, Slowking, Iron Hands, Bronzong, and Noivern. So, oh, you're gonna send it. Perfect. Looking at what mons do well, Iron Hands can get a little funky with your build, but you are Terra Ting Lu, so that should help out. We need to get the Terra off ASAP, otherwise Iron Hands goes crazy. And I think we're also Terra Fairy, which would help significantly versus the Roaring Moon. Okay, here we go, Cocky. Let's see what we got. All right, boys. Let's see. Hold on. We have a Volcanion, which is going to be Shuka Berry, Steam Eruption, Flamethrower, Sludge Bomb, Earth Power. Pretty standard stuff. Banded Meowscarada. Oh, you forgot 4 EVs. That's okay. I assume it's not going to matter. Ooh, an Endure, Salak, Nasty Plot, Shadow Ball, and Sludge Bomb Zoroark. Ting Locky, Earth Power, or Earthquake, Payback, Terra Blast, and Stealth Rock. I like that set a lot. We're going to be booster, potential speed, or obviously speed, potential lead, excuse me, dual stab on the Sandy Shocks, because I assume he doesn't have any removal. He's Noivern, but that's it. And then Grimmsnarl is going to be Adamant, Sucker Punch, Play Rough, Fake Out, and Thunder Punch. Not feeling good? This is the last game, Bear, and then I will be right there. Unless it's a you need me now thing, which I assume it's not because I didn't get a call. Let me double check. Okay, so I think getting the Terra off with Ting Lu is going to be super crucial. I think that Zoroark set goes insane if you can get that off. So we'll see how that goes here. Music off, play fast. We'll see Noivern versus the Zoroark. Oh, Zoroark lead. In comes Ting Lu on the Noivern. Iron Hand's going to come in. Perfect time to Terra Fairy. Actually, Swords Dance is going to come out. Doesn't matter. You're going to Earthquake. Oh, yeah. That's a big 2-hit KO. Not a big 2-hit KO. Heavy Slam might kill you. Good thing we're not Heavy Slam. Predicted. Heavy Slam actually probably didn't do that much because you're Ting Lu. Payback is going to pick up the KO on Iron Hands. Ting Lu still has a job to do with the Roaring Moon. We're going to Payback. We're going to punish the rocks from the Bronzong. And go Volcanion here. Using Ba as a leg rest. Stop using Big Man as a leg rest. In comes Meowscarada on the Bronzong, and Slowking comes out, and then another Noivern. We're just switching all over. Choice Band and Knockoff does so much damage, and we're actually going to pick up the KO on Noivern. Is that a speed tie? That is a speed tie, so it looks like the Meowscarada won the speed tie there, which is obviously very crucial, but expertly EV'd from Cocky there. The Dun's going to come in. We're going to knock off its item too, because fuck it. Nobody gets an item. You lose an item, and you lose an item, and you lose an item. Volcanion's going to come in on the Dun. Oh, no, no, no. Not the Volcanion. We're actually going to be the Zoroark. Unfortunately, we are going to get parried here as Earthquake comes off. And we're going to Sludge Bomb again. Poison? No poison. We never lucky. Never lucky, man. Crunch should kill the Volcanion. In comes Ting Lu. I assume we live a hit from this Pokemon. Pretty convincingly, like I said, we lived that hit. Down goes Roaring Moon. Bronzong comes in. We are gonna not kill the Bronzong because Payback went first. We're gonna go Meowscarada. Now we get a kill with Knockoff. Never mind. Oh, he rested? We might still get a kill with Knockoff. We get a kill with Knockoff. That killed. Oh my goodness. We get a kill with Knockoff again. We get a kill with Knockoff, and we get a kill with Knockoff. Expertly EV'd to live with the Ting Lu. Cocky, fantastic job. That's my champion right there. Very convincingly, you are going to live that. And I think that's going to do it for the stream here, guys. As far as I know, we watched through all of the week 5 games. Oh, I think there is one other game we didn't watch through. The week 3 Mingo versus, let's see. Hold on. Let me see here. I actually can't find it. So, here we go. Last one, because I told Mingo I'd watch through this one. I promised him, so we'll do it. We have Mingo versus Dashing, because Mingo replaced Panda, because Panda was in the hospital. Again, my condolences to Panda. But Mingo and Dashing agreed to play because the game wasn't originally played, it was originally forfeited. So we're going to watch this, and that's going to be the stream. 2 Headbutt to Dunsparce this week. That's probably how Meowscarada got top 3 in kill leaders. I hope Meowscarada gets number 1 in kill leaders. I hope Ting Lu does, to be honest. I would love to use Ting Lu on a thumb. I might even just use Ting Lu on a thumbnail if it does well. Week 6, fuck it. But so we see Hoopa, Palafin, Thundy, Clodsire, Rillaboom, and Florges, and Volcanion, Zapdos, Haxorus, Great Tusk, Iron Leaves. Why did... That's weird. 2, 4, 5. Dashing only brought 5 Pokemon. I guess that's fine. I don't know why you'd put yourself at such a disadvantage by bringing 5 Pokemon, but it is what it is. We'll go ahead and get in here in Mingo's debut game. We see Palafin lead onto the Zapdos, into the Thundy. Big U-turn from Dashing. Great Tusk comes in. Florges as Aspreon comes in. Oh my gosh, the game's over. Umbreon's ass. Leaf Blade comes out. It does over half to Florges, which is more than I thought, but we also do over half with Moonblast. I assume we save this. We do save this. We go Rillaboom. That's not going to feel good, though. Ooh, that's not going to feel good at all. Zapdos comes in. No static, no static, no static. We go Thundy. Thunderbolt actually does over half. That might be Specs? No, because he would have went Great Tusk if it was, I feel like. Iron Leaves comes in. Gonna go down to the Sludge Bomb. Definitely not Specs. Wow, that's just a strong Pokemon. Haxorus comes out. We're gonna Volt Switch into what? Palafin. And we're gonna DD. Does Palafin live one guaranteed, I assume? What the fuck? What the fuck? Toxic Orb Palafin? Toxic Orb Fling? Facade. Oh. Jet Punch. Okay. I mean, I guess so. It got a kill, I guess. I feel like that wasn't the most efficient way to go about that. But down goes Great Tusk. And down goes Volcanion. Nope, never mind. I'm so stupid. He Terra Fairy'd. In comes Rillaboom. Rillaboom should claim a KO here. If we're Scarf. Oh, we're Parad. Doesn't matter. No, Clodsire. Resto Chesto? Nope. That did 8%. Oh no, you were Earthquake Clodsire into the terrain. And we're Earthquake Volcanion. No. This is horrible. What's happening here? We go Florges. We Wish. We go Hoopa. And Nasty Plot. Volcanion does not resist that. Down goes Volcanion. Wow, Umbreon is ass. This Pokemon's ass. Down goes Umbreon. Umbreon hate for sure. Did I hear Toxic Orb Palafin, or I'm hearing things because that's really smart, kinda? Don't say that's really smart. I mean, it works because it's better than Flame Orb because you don't get burned. But it worked in this situation, so shout out to Mingo. Joey, who is your NBA team? Well, my name's John. First of all, my NBA team, my favorite NBA team is the Miami Heat. I like a lot of different, I enjoy a lot of different teams, but I'm a diehard Miami Heat fan. I enjoy the Golden State Warriors. I enjoy watching them play. I wouldn't consider myself a fan. I like the Portland Trailblazers. I wouldn't consider myself a fan. I'm a Dame fan. I like the Trailblazers in general, though. That's why I have a team named after them. But my favorite team, I'm a diehard Miami Heat fan. I live and breathe Miami Heat. So that is going to do it for this stream here. One way to prevent statics on Zathos, I guess that's true. I didn't think about that. But that's gonna do it for the stream, guys. Thank you guys so much. This is a great live stream. We're gonna try to go back again Monday with the JJDL watch through, but again, potential newborn on the way, so there might be some complications with that, so we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully there's a team builder tomorrow. There also might be complications on the team builder. It just depends, guys. Everything's kind of playing it by ear. Worst case scenario, you guys will have the matches this week, Thursday and Friday. Those are already set to be those are already scheduled to go up. You guys will be good to go and have those guaranteed. The team builders, it just depends on what happens tonight. We'll have to see. And the stream next week, it just depends. We'll have to see. But thank you guys so much for supporting me during this stream. The support was unreal. I appreciate each and every single one of you. And hopefully, I will see you guys at worst on Friday, I think, with my WPF match. So thank you guys so much for watching. And for now, guys, this has been John Jr. signing off.